fight the power like Big Chuck.
What's the status, 3?
I'm good, just making the world a better place, that's all.
I can't on the feet.
H-O-T-C, hold the rudder chakras, hold the rudder chakras. H-O-T-C, hold the rudder chakras, hold the rudder chakras. H-O-T-C, hold the rudder chakras, hold the rudder chakras. H-O-T-C, hold the rudder chakras, hold the rudder chakras. My ideology is just an idea of the shit I run like diarrhea, waking up non-believers. And I'm not talking about Jesus neither. I got my dad and my mother's features. I use my nose to measure evil, the treasure keeper. My mind thoughts measure deeper but higher than Ebenezer. Weapon squeezer, lesson teacher. I've risen from what's left from reefer. You can feel the chakras forming space right between us. I travel veins, and the ending's just beginning. Now we need ventilation just to walk the nation. We facing elimination. I'm looking at this shit sideways. Now we witnessing tidal waves. Mass destruction. Mother Earth going to war against the wrong people. Praying's out of the question, we had our chance to. And everything you read in Revelations is gonna come true. I speak in tongues, come from worlds beyond this atmosphere. Writing hieroglyphics, a descendant, building a pyramid with my brain. Like them Egyptians, the core of my mind enables me to travel back in time. You know the body stopped, but the soul will never die. 2,000 years ago, I was here, but in a different life.
Ambicioso.
There's a devil.
There's some sins that you commit that you can't come back from, no matter how hard you try. You just can't, it's like the devil is waiting for your body to quit because he knows in that he already owns your soul. And then I think maybe, there's no devil. You die and God, he says, Nah, you can't come in. You have to leave now. You have to leave and go away, and you have to be alone. Of I have no leave fight.
Check it, listen. You're a real step up, and I'm a landmine. Leave your legs dangling, call it hang time. Shout out to all the soldiers who bang signs. Back in the day, I used to sling dimes. This is for the streets, hustling, pushing grams, and flipping bundles. Fuck the government borders, I'm digging tunnels. Delivering the package, cause I'm the real muscle. Wear a ski mask, sports emblems above my brim. Nothing but camo, I'll stomp you out in my Timbs. Take it a step further and start chopping limbs. One day I make it out of hell, something's gotta give. People ask how come the chaos doesn't break me. Because I'm solid, deeply rooted like sequoia trees. The top G, Chuck the God with the iron rod, making devils flee. Staying righteous is something that I can't guarantee. I appear out of nowhere and disappear in the split smoke. No one is safe, not even the Catholic Pope. You would own nothing to be happy, that must be a joke. Cause no one is laughing, the war will be invoked. You will be gasping for air like an asthmatic choke. Begging for life, live slump, looking like an addict on dope. It's fucking rappers, fucking bombs. Peace of the gods. And I'm out, salute.
Yin and yang, seasons change, everything seem the same. Yin and yang, up and down, everything seem to change. Yin and yang, seasons change, everything seem the same. Yin and yang, up and down, everything seem to change.
The time is now, no bezel. I am God, the flesh is just a vessel. Last warrior standing after the smoke settle. Word wizardry, and none of y'all's on my level. Religious dickheads live on their knees looking to the sky. I put a hole between your two ears, piercing your third eye. Now the static in your attic, watching your soul fly. At nighttime, I can hear so many souls cry. What's illegal is said to be a crime, but what's legal is more criminal than a convict's mind. Racist ideology, separatist paradigm. The yin and yang is a duality in my slang. When you battle the god, you're pissing in the wind, cutting off heads with words that come from within. Some say it's the ancestors I'm tapping in, or harness evil spirits from a jinn. It's just pure skills. Listen to my frequency as the god builds. No mason but stack bricks up to the gills. Tartarian skills, pulling from the ether aura of Earth's energy field. Yield, slow down and pump your brakes. Knowledge is wisdom and self, I put faith. To pray to a stranger, to me it's just a waste. I am God, one and only soul controller. My heart is more cold when I'm sober. If you think you have a fighting chance, it's over. I come crashing down like a landslide of boulders.
Yin and yang, seasons change, everything seem the same. Yin and yang, up and down, everything seem to change. Yin and yang, seasons change, everything seem the same. Yin and yang, up and down, everything seem to change. Yin and yang, seasons change, everything seem the same. Yin and yang, up and down, when everything seem to change. Kamikaze. Got 100 pounds of bomb on me out on Bible. If you sell it to me, you would die holy. I know creatures whose features change, shape shift, and the next day they don't look the same. I think we're pawns in this crooked game. I fill my heart with joy, but where do I put the pain? Where was my morals when I was pushing cane? In the gang doing 2 a days. If you a slave, it's because the system you behave. A beehive is a replica of the brain. A ant built the pyramids before the humans came. In a woman, the sun is furthest away. In the summer, the lightning comes before the thunder. Nothing comes before the mother. Moving cane don't make you able to turn on your brother. I got a magazine, don't make me put you on the cover. Yin and yang, seasons change, everything seem the same. Yin and yang, up and down, everything seem to change. Yin and yang, seasons change, everything seem the same. Yin and yang, up and down, everything seem to change. Yin and yang, seasons change, everything seem the same. Yin and yang, up and down, everything seem to change. Yin and yang, seasons change, everything seem the same. Yin and yang, up and down, everything seem to change.
What's up, Tommy? I don't like that background. Let's try this one. Yeah, that's better. That's better, dude. You know, I was thinking about all these moves Trump's making. And man, he's putting the military in our country. Something's gonna go down, man. Something bad's gonna go down. I'm hearing people in other countries are waking up and their money's gone out of the bank. It's always something, man. All the food stamps are gone. There's fucking military soldiers everywhere. There's talks about digital IDs. And Richie from Boston said they're gonna do a 7-Eleven. And I have a feeling they are, just to force people to get digital IDs. But that terrorist shit don't work no more, because 90% of the people know that real terrorists are our own government. This is war. War, war, war. Police, Chicago police. Their number's 996. I love the 666. With the 6-pointed star. The star of Juavid. And what's his name had a good video too. I don't really watch many channels, believe it or not. I have a few main channels that I stick to. What's up, In the Groove? How you doing? Damn, how can I forget his name? Oh, John Levi had a good video and so did Autodidactic. Made a very good point. I talked about it briefly yesterday before we were rudely interrupted. As always. No, I'm still waiting for True Zone to spit some knowledge. But yeah. It's sunny here, but it's fucking freezing. What was I gonna say, man? Oh yeah, the flood. And John Levi had a map from the 1500s, and there sure was no pyramids there. And if the pyramids are one of the 7 bullshit wonders of the world, it's bullshit, because they're not. It looks like a pile of rocks to me. And then he showed a real good map from the 1500s. I think it was, or the 16th century, of mountains. These people are drawing the mountains, but in the mountains are like buildings. And they're showing, or at least trying to show people, that mountains aren't what people think. There's actually buildings under them and cave systems. So we're being kept in the dark about fucking what's under our feet. Thanks for the link, Dom. So I kind of agree with Autodidactic. I really think this flood was maybe 300 years ago, if that. Right around the time this mud flood happened. whatever that might be. And as far as like who came first and all that, nobody could prove it. Whoever was here first, allegedly, right, got wiped out. Man, yeah, I'm looking at all these old buildings. I found this website that has like 20,000 old buildings. Man, this architecture is something else. Kind of reminds me of Old Hartford. Wow, look at this building. I'll show some of these pictures in a minute. I would put it up, but every time I go to show pictures, people are saying, well, not people. One of the few people who watch my videos is Candy. She always leaves a comment. Shout out to Candy, man. Appreciate it. She said I was boring out bad yesterday, so until I get cable, I don't think I'm gonna share my screen too much. And the way things are going in life, I really don't give a fuck about cable. That's like the last thing I'm worried about. The only cable I need is a gun with a long cable clip. That's what I need. What's good, Cage?
Charles, how you doing, Charles? Good.
Pretty good. I guess
Yeah.
I can't complain.
There you go. What we talking about?
I was just talking about autodidactic in John Levy's recent videos.
Actor, who's John Levy?
John Levy or John Levi.
Levi, okay. I don't know. I'm not familiar with that.
I've played his videos before. He has a lot of good stuff. I would play his video, but I gotta do too much to play. I gotta download it.
If you want, I can pull it up for you, bro. If you want.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah. I'll turn on the computer then. Wait a minute.
Yeah, I swear I let you up last time when you came back, and then you weren't there. I don't know what happened.
I know. I got a call and I got distracted, man. My bad.
Man, look at this castle. It seems all these castles become prisons. Thank God I was never in none of. There's a few of these castles in Connecticut that are prisons, and I'm just grateful they didn't ship me there. I was hearing bad stuff about those prisons.
Oh man, talking about that, they shut it down. There was like a castle thing over here too. It's called the Don. The Don is
They're terrible, man.
It turned into a fucking jail. But yeah, it's like the Don in Toronto over here. They shut it down though. Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
The prison in Connecticut, I forgot which one it is, but man, it's a county or like a holding place for until you're sentenced. It's sort of like a county, but more or less a holding spot for when it's real overflowed.
Oh yeah.
You know, out there, and they don't got doors on the cells. It's like it's just like bars.
Is it open? Is it an open fucking thing? Okay.
Yeah, like just bars. You could reach in, and it's freezing. And yeah, I'm glad I didn't go there. I hear bad things about all these castles. Man, Libby Prison. This is in Chicago. Chicago? Yeah, Chicago. Man, this is a huge castle. Yeah, Autodidactic. I don't know if you ever heard of him, but he had a very good video about. He was showing maps from I forgot what year. I think it was the 1500s or the 1600s, but the oceans were nowhere near as high as they were. And I think the oceans are rising because they're either melting the ice. Like this guy tried to tell Joe Rogan that they didn't find Antarctica till the 1890s. Get the fuck out of here. People believe that, man. They're fucked. I don't believe anything they say in school.
I am. I hear you. Shout out to Dominic, man. I haven't talked to Dom for a while. I've seen him. Sorry about that.
I don't know what he's doing. Man, these mansions are fucking look at this shit, man. Fucking marble pillars, like what? I wonder when they found these mansions if they were fully furnished already. And I don't believe they found this shit. I bet you they fucking slaughtered these people.
Probably.
Like who would leave behind such supreme architecture?
I know. Like like I don't. That shit boggles my mind. Like, how the fuck? I was watching there's some series. I forget the name of it, but it has that guy. Graham Hancock. Whatever the fuck his name is. British guy.
I don't know.
Never heard of the guy before. Like I'm sure. Like if you heard him, if you heard his voice, you're like, yeah, I know that guy. Like he has a good series. I watched it partly.
I probably have heard of him.
I put it on when I go to sleep and shit. Fucking what's his name? I mean,
man, this building in Chicago had some gems, man. What happened to these buildings? Look at Donald Trump. Nobody likes that piece of shit no more. He turned on all his people.
known for like these two old books, like Fingerprints of the Gods and like Magicians
Fingerprints
of
of
the
the
Gods.
God?
Yeah,
I'm gonna have to write that down.
He's an old dude, like, and yeah, he has like a whole Netflix, like a whole series they put on Netflix and all shit. He's been on he goes on Joe Rogan and shit all the time.
Jehovah Rogan.
Yeah, whole Rogan, but you're not joking.
Oh, Rogan.
Just fucking with me. Yeah, he's
Fuck Joe Rogan.
So he's like about like the younger Dryas and shit, and like something Gillespie Tepe, whatever the fuck you call it. Like he's saying like he has different theories like about archaeology that we've been around. The human race has been around for a long time ago. He looks into like Egypt and shit. Like on the Sphinx, how there's like water corrosion on it.
While talking about the pyramids, I just want to add in since you brought Egypt up. And the 1500s, John Levi, that's what we're going to see. He's pointing out that the pyramids ain't even on the maps. But anyway, go ahead.
Oh, really? Yeah. I'm about to spark that up. We're playing it. And then I have remember he used to play Hidden America. Remember that guy that.
What's up, Puma?
Yeah, like remember he used to play like esoteric, like all these different things. Yeah, he has new videos. Yeah, he has new videos. He has one like Charlie Kirk and whatever. Fuck that. But he has one on like Tupac. I haven't seen the whole thing yet, but I watched a bit of it. It was like really interesting. about where like Tupac's name comes from and like how his family's connected.
I know he was in the Panthers. His family was deep into the
Yeah,
Panthers.
his mom was part of the Black Panthers and shit.
Potter Palmer. He'd be palming it.
I think you'd like it too because it gets deep into it. I know you're into like, music and stuff and that kind of genre.
Campbell Purvis is questionable. Who's Campbell Purvis?
On the grift hard for years. I don't know. All I know is like Campbell's chicken noodle soup or some shit. That's all I know. The fuck.
Parker Building. How do these buildings all have names if they found them? That's another thing. I would love to have been in that time when they were going in these buildings and just find like old books. The Wheeler Building, 6 and 8 Sherman Street.
Sherman Street, huh?
Lifespan. It says this building was from 1887 to 1957. So you mean to tell me the supreme architecture didn't even last 100 years? Oh, okay, autodidactic. Why, you think he's questionable? He's been on the grift hard for years. What do you mean by that? On the grift.
Oh, that you know what that means, right? Or no?
Mm-mm.
Oh, like it's when you're like you're trying to have other people pay for your shit. Like, trying to grab money off of people, whatever the fuck.
I mean, it takes time to make videos, but how much money is he trying to grab? I mean,
Doesn't matter, whatever you can get. You know what I mean? Or you're like use people, trying to use people kind of thing. Get whatever you can get out of it. Kind of thing. I don't know. People are on whatever they're on.
I've never seen no one donate to his channel.
I don't even know who this is, so I don't know. I can't really speak on this.
Autodidactic. He's from Australia.
Oh yeah. Oh, I don't know. Like again, I don't want to talk down or I don't. Someone I can't formulate an opinion.
I guess I'm a grifter then too, because I'm trying to get any dollar I can right now in life.
Grifter though, like what it is, like they use like manipulation, like it's manipulative.
Oh.
There's nothing wrong with someone that wants or needs support. That's different. You know what I mean? Yeah, you're not a grifter, bro. You're just trying to. There's nothing wrong with like accepting, whatever. But like, yeah, it's like manipulating, and it's like manipulating people and trying to like extort them or extract funds or something off them, kind of thing.
Yeah, extorting people is terrible.
Not really extorting them, but it's like just trying to like it's manipulation tactics and in order to financially gain. I think that's like a good way to say it. I don't know.
Yeah, what's the name of this building? Phoenix Building. There's so many buildings.
Laptop's open, so let me join. I'm gonna join the laptop, and then I'm not sure exactly what we're looking for. But.
Just put John Levi, and it should come up like his latest video.
It's only I'm gonna join on the computer, but you can leave the computer back there. But you know how it is anymore.
It's only like 5-7 minutes long. I think it's very short.
All right, cool. Yeah. John Levi. Let me try to find this. Oh, the world we lost, like from 9 hours ago.
Oh yeah, yeah. I hope that's
And this
the
one's
one.
18 minutes and 24 seconds. Oh, here, well, I'll pull it up and we'll see. John Levi. All right.
Levi or Levi, like Levi's.
Yeah, I found
parents.
I found the
don't know.
channel. Yeah, I found him. I'm not sure which one you want to play though. But hold on. So yeah,
Just
the one,
wait.
there's another cage back there. You can leave that one back, but I'll put this screen share and you can share that, and then we can find whatever we need. You got all right, yeah.
All right.
So yeah, which one do you want?
The one on the top there.
This one?
To the left. Yeah.
Top left? Okay.
Yeah, thanks for playing that. Oh, wait. Oops. There we go.
Okay. I'm actually editing a video. I was just discussing this today with my Patreon supporters in our group chat, and I was discussing how everything is indicating that the old world had trains everywhere. All the grand buildings we see would have been hubs, and there were lots and lots of hubs. So many that we would demolish many of them. Not we, but the inheritors. Trains, trains, train. And I've proposed that old roads were actually train lines in the old world, similar to Olaf Jensen's stories and explorations of the North Pole, Vance train lines. And really we usually discuss buildings, but what about the roads? And the roads are more fascinating and impossible in a horse and wagon time. Here you can just get an idea of how much dirt would be required just for this little quarter-mile section that we're looking at. How much dirt. And in fact, I'm editing a part in my video for what will be last week's video. And you can see this abandoned train line, and very small compared to what I was just showing. And the tracks have been removed, and we have these everywhere. And this little piece of road is a great example on the impossibility of building these roads, even building the train lines, canals, and everything we've inherited. And this brings me to another point. Here we can see this piece of road again, how built up it is. And if we continue up here a little bit, we'll see like a turnaround point. And it actually looks like there's another road that used to go along this train line. And then we see this turnaround point, and let's look at it from a different angle. Here we go. So you can see old lines. You see an old turnaround point for a train right here. And this is in my backyard. And when I first moved out here, there was actually train tracks going across the highway. And here I've changed the date to 2006 so we could see these train tracks. And I loved it. I always wondered, even before I did this research. And today I understand what it is. This was indeed an old train line, and this was a turnaround point going back over the main track, a circle. And one day they removed it, and you can see now it's gone. But you can still see the turnaround point, now almost obscure. And in fact, along this whole stretch, along this highway, you can follow this train line, and you can see the old one next to it on both sides of the highway. Can you see that? So anyway, another good example is this place that was shared also in that Patreon chat by Roxana. And this, I believe, is the same thing. Today, this is a cemetery. Old world, beautiful building. Could have been a state capitol or courthouse or anything. And it's a cemetery. And here, I think the same thing is going on. In fact, I'll take you there real quick. And it's located in Italy. And here we go. The cemetery. Let's change the date to modern. Here we can see the beautiful, beautiful building. And what is it? And to me, that's exactly what it is. If these old roads were actually train lines, then this road would come up this way, and this building would be a train terminal. And here it would come up, it would go around this roundabout here, stop in front of the terminal, and then it would continue. And in fact, we see another turnaround point that is now today the cemetery, and you can see the path it would have taken as as it winds up and out of these hills. So not originally meant to be a cemetery, originally a grand, unneeded train hub. And this one is amazing because it goes through the mountains, through tunnels everywhere. And you have these grand aqueducts that I believe are also smaller monorail type rail lines, more designed for local travel. So that's it. Back to editing my video. I just wanted to share that. I thank you for being here this week. I love you all. God bless and welcome. Okay, I shouldn't be recording right now. I should be working on this video. I think I have ADD, but maybe that's a good thing. I'm totally distracted. At this point in the video, I'm talking about Africa, and there's so much. I'm looking at this map, and parts that I didn't talk about in the video. I'm upset with myself. Perhaps some of you do this. Not even listening to my video, just looking at this map and entertaining other thoughts. And that's okay if you do that. I do too. And here my mind is wandering off in Africa, in other parts that I didn't discuss in the video. And what I couldn't help but notice while looking at these maps, this one already is different. Again, it's Ortelius. The date is 1570. And I was struggling to find any pyramid in 1570. Of course, when I was making that last video, I was thinking about all these rivers and lakes, many that no longer exist. Of course, all the castle cities, but surely these map makers would have documented some pyramids here in Egypt along the Nile. I'm not pleased with the resolution of this one, but no at least obvious pyramids, tons of castle cities. Nor in this one. Castle cities going all the way up to Damascus. Damascus is a castle city. Jerusalem here. Castle city. No pyramids. Are the pyramids much more recent of a creation than we are told? I'm only asking the question. Here's a crusty Ortelius map in 1603. Very crusty. We can see that you could travel across the southern part of the continent. Perhaps this was that lake. Super fascinating. Here again, Jerusalem, Castle City, Castle, and no pyramids. Here we can see Barbaria, Sierra Leone. But what a mystery, really. Here again, Ortelius, focusing on the eastern half, showing many more castle cities, able to add more detail to this map. And how about a pyramid? Alexandria, here, and Cairo. We see the castle city of Suez right here, but we don't see a Suez Canal. Interesting.
Okay, what does he mean though? Like, why would there be a pyramid on a map? Like, I was just saying, like,
it is one of the 7 wonders of the world. That's probably what he's trying to get at, you know? Like, why? If it's such, like, especially if it was, people say it created electricity, you know? I mean, it should be on the map, considering Egypt is like one of the biggest.
Well, it is it's a landmark, but like, come on, like.
I don't know. I think it's a good point, but maybe they just left it out. I don't know, but I've always thought the pyramid was a scam anyway. What's up, Max?
Cheers, Max. How you doing, brother?
The best part of this video is coming up, though.
I got True Zone too in the building. What up, True Zone?
What up, True Zone?
Should I let it play?
Yeah.
Again, Jerusalem, Mecca over here, Castle City, and no pyramid. Again, was Ortelius a fool? Or are the pyramids not as old as we've been led to believe? Many of these castle cities may or may not exist, but what is clear is these old maps clearly seem to have more and more removed as time goes on. So let's take a pause. Next, I want to look at African castles. Of course, in the last video, we discussed this map from 1570, a map by Ortelius, and I think history is whatever people think it is. I mean, whatever you think of when you think of Africa is what history is to you. Lions, tigers, men in loincloth with spear, pyramid, desert, dry. But really, this was a totally different Africa. From what I can tell, it's not even called Africa. But I digress. What about these castles? Beautiful castles is not usually attributed to our idea of Africa. So I thought we'd have a look at some. This is called the Cairo Saladin Citadel. Maybe it belonged to Aladdin, the genie. In Cairo, this definitely fits the castle bill. Here we see Cairo, and here we see a castle. Could this be it? It certainly is worthy of being placed on a map. We see the blocks that it's built of. We're told it was built in 1207. So here is a chamber on the inside. We see some kind of date. J something something 7. Pretty remarkable seamless construction here. And there's so much more to it. Looks like they just keep excavating. Looks like you have brick and block, all kinds of materials here. Here again, an aqueduct. These may be train lines or small trains. Here we can see the ruins, or a sketch of them, before it was demolished. The ruins of Great Iwan. Again, Africa, and truly in ruins, but absolutely remarkable craftsmanship. Cathedral style right here. Pretty unbelievable. Tower, built in the 1500s, shortly after the map. And this is all Cairo. Old Cairo. Again, most people would think pyramids. Pyramids are non-existent on this map. Only castles. And here, we have a castle. Here she is in 1955, looking more complete everywhere. And all this was just Cairo. Here's another one. Old Cairo in Africa. And here we have another castle in Alexandria, Egypt. Again, most people, what do you think of when you think of Alexandria? We're thinking pyramid. We're not thinking cannons. Really melted down here. And castles. No, unbelievable here. Brown sign. I'm sure they have their own version of the clampers in Africa. And here a depiction in 1780. So this whole thing is built out in the water. How about Ethiopia? Here we go. What do you think when you think of Ethiopia? Now this looks like the ruins we explored in my last video. The wall of Great Zimbabwe or whatever. The ruins. And here we can see the same type of super construction. It has all kinds of buildings. Just a party. Here's the Royal Library. This is all so old. Again, I believe it's what we're seeing on this map. Where is Ethiopia down here? No doubt one of these castles. And Ghana. Tons of castles. Old depictions. Old star fort drawings. One after another. Here's the front of one of these forts today. And just repurposed. I mean, the cheapest signs ever. Like this is supposed to be original? Come on. Here we go. What's hiding in the jungles of Africa? And everything looking pristine. Drawings, no jungles, Fort Nassau. And it's all just sitting here. I mean, the evidence, the truth about old Africa, it's hidden. Star forts everywhere. And this is one piece of evidence that supports this idea when we look at these old maps. Here we go. It's not like we have to second guess ourselves. We have all this history left over. I mean, are we to believe these were the present day African castles and everything just went backward? So many depictions. And what do we see today? That will be a deeper part of this exploration. What actually exists today? Again, if you didn't watch my last video, with what's left of Fort Great Zimbabwe, now National Park, then you'll have a clue. I mean, if you watch that video, you'll have a clue as to what is left of these castle cities. There's much more. Here's Kenya. I love Kenyan coffee. I love all African coffee. And here we are in Kenya, Mombasa. What's this fort called, you ask? Fort Jesus. Good old Fort Jesus was built, here we go, between 1593 and 96. 3-year fort here. Fort Massive Jesus. Unbelievable. Kenya. Here's a star fort out in the water in Mozambique. Just the walls left. Here in Namibia. Castle. It was built in 1909, so very late, not looking as impressive as Fort Jesus, but nonetheless, 1909 they tell us. How about Nigeria? Again, jog your mind here. What do you think of when you think of Nigeria? Now this old map is really beginning to make sense. And again, it's nothing unusual, really. We see the same thing in every nation. Castle cities throughout the realm depicted on old maps. And then when we actually look for ourselves, when we don't just swallow the official narrative, it all does line up. And really just walls left. Very complex walls. Walls and towers, but just a husk of what things clearly were in the past. So let's take a pause. Okay, in this segment I want to share some more clues from the past. In the past, somebody was very interested in documenting everything. Map making and drawings. This was shared by Heidi in one of our Zoom chat, and it's so mind-blowing, this Mole's map collection. More than could ever be explained in school, and yet this is our true history. And I took a little screen recording of what Heidi was sharing that day, and I'm glad I did because it would be impossible to find right now. And all these depictions of essentially components of the old world, like someone was trying to make sense of it all. Here you can see side cutaways of what's underground, all kinds of shafts, and of course castles. And then we see like little wooden ladders, seeming like an afterthought. Here, for example, we see a mountain, and then we see a cutaway showing the inner workings as if it was a building, for it was a mountain. Here again, another castle city. And in the foreground, we see a cutout with more little wooden ladders. Over here, we see what looks like mountains, but then we see a cutout. And wherever we're seeing these little towers, now we know that it's indicating one of these underground complexes. And we, of course, in this research are discovering that mountains were buildings. And here in the past, somebody was trying to tell us that. Certainly not something that we learned in our schooling. Here again, indicating like a Petra world, chambers. And again, this exists everywhere. We have evidence in North America, but we're told they're Native American carved dwellings. And here we can actually see long ago, in 1751, that these were not just carved. Here even we see brick in ruins, drawn the way they saw it. Columns and complete cutouts of the buildings, now looking like mountains in this time, in the 1700s. And then we see like little wooden bits, ladders and planks, so they could access the different parts. And look up here, just mountains and fields, bushes. Of course, I don't know. How could I? These are my thoughts. So much more in the past. Our whole realm was so much more. Like there wasn't nature. Already in these images, nature has taken over. Bushes, trees growing on the building. And then a primitive people putting little ladders up, hoisting rope, using candles. It almost looks like they're mining, in my opinion. They have little carts, hand carts, and these makeshift ladders, and everything numbered, and everything they're doing is primitive. I mean, again, they're in a mountain building, and even as crude as their drawings are, they're pretty amazing, actually, giving us the clues that we're looking for. Everything I'm discussing right now, made possible by these old map makers. And we can see how the modern people have, at best, repurposed all of this. And most of this will be totally top secret today. Nobody's going in the buildings and strolling around. And nobody's sharing this information with us today. I mean, not on an academic, mainstream level. This is gold. Absolute gold. I could go on and on, but I think I'll just leave it here for today. I thank you for joining me. I love you all. God bless, and I'll see you in the next one.
God bless. God bless. Rub it on your chest. I put 50 holes in your vest.
Good morning.
What's up, Max?
How are you doing? I'm doing all right.
Pretty good.
Hi, Cage.
What's up, Max? Happy Sunday.
Happy Sunday. I wonder about, are there any LiDAR? Have they done LiDAR on Africa, which is South America?
I don't know.
I'm sure
But
they
you know why
have, right?
I don't think they do
Probably.
LiDAR in the U.S.? Because I think most of these like cave systems, like you see the videos where people go in the woods and they go into the caves. I think they work for the government and they're going down in them caves to see what's down there and report. But
You ever
I
heard
think
of
a
a
lot of
mammoth?
these mountains have like military bases in them. That's why they don't LiDAR them.
You ever heard of a? Oh yeah, probably not. That's like. But have you heard of like a mammoth cave? It's in Kentucky. It's the biggest cave. The
I've
biggest
been to
cave.
one of those down there. Actually, it was in Arizona. There was one called Mammoth Cave, I think.
Oh really?
Yeah.
I've been to Bancroft,
World's largest
Ontario.
dry
Like,
cave.
Max, you should bring. I don't know if you or your wife like doing that shit, but yeah, you should go to Bancroft, Ontario.
Oh, yeah, she's into that shit.
Like rock hounding and stuff.
They gotta send you this.
Oh, yeah, she's a rock hound.
Yeah, Bancroft is like the most minerally diverse place in the world. It happens. It's not too
Yeah,
far.
we went up there about 20 years ago, rock hounding.
Oh yeah, I went there. I had an ex. What do you call him? Like when you, I guess when you live somewhere here in Ontario for enough time. So it was like common law wife, and she was into that. And we went up there, and I got into it after. I'm like, what? Like she wanted to go. I'm like, yeah, why not? Let's go fucking see what's going on. And fuck, man, it's like the first gold mine in North America. There, it's like they have caves. They have.
Well, what does this prove? When you're done, I got to debunk this bullshit.
What happened?
No, True Stone said if he wants to learn, he'll go to an indoctrination camp.
Oh, yeah, I seen that comment. I'm like, I guess it's better than dealing with people on YouTube. But
Calling people that are dumb and stupid ain't debunking nothing. I could do that. I could go to people's channel and be like, you're fucking dumb. But what does that prove? You're not even proving why they're dumb.
Like I don't know. I listened to whatever you're playing that guy, and I don't. For some reason, someone's just like I can see like it smells weird to me. You know what I mean? It's like fake, like that voice that he uses. Like,
I love his voice. It's so deadpan, you know?
Yeah, that voice. I don't know. Something with that voice. And it's like, yeah, I don't really trust what the fuck this guy said. Yeah, I mean.
He's just
I don't
presenting
care.
ideas.
I don't care how he sounds.
He's not telling you
don't
facts.
care.
He's presenting ideas. That's all.
Yeah, well, yeah, I guess it's entertaining, right? I guess it's entertainment, but it's like,
How you ever gonna figure something out if you don't spit out ideas or entertain something?
oh, you don't shoot the messenger and all that. But for some reason, I don't even think he believes what he's saying. He's just making someone that gets views. I don't fucking know. I don't know. It's just.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
People can say whatever they want.
Well,
That's
what if
their
I put
opinion.
a voice on like that? You know, I talk to you like that.
I'm not here to debate no one. I'm not here to name call no one.
Just gives you different ways to think about things. That's all.
Oh, that's fine. Yeah, you know, I'm not saying, hey, good for him. But regardless, I don't know. Just
I like going with the wildest theories first and then working my way back.
that works. Yeah, that's a decent idea. Sometimes. Yeah.
The wilder the theory, the more I like it.
There we go. Like we got like fucking dragons in the map and shit now.
Fuck yeah. Love that shit.
It's
Yeah, I found
interesting.
this video. This video is from 1896. And it's got the police department marching in Chicago. I'm downloading it.
You know, what do they say? Like, yeah, fact, reality is stranger than fiction a lot of the time.
Oh, yeah. The milquetoast history they give us, I don't know if I believe it, you know?
It's a story. Like, any history is just a story, right? It's whoever
Yeah.
fucking killed enough people and wrote this shit down.
I've always thought the pyramids were put there to push the out of Africa theory.
You know what I'm thinking? Maybe these landmarks, and maybe it's a fucking simulation. It's like a code, a computer, like a video game, right? So you like upload whatever the fuck you want on there.
Yeah.
It's just always there because
Yeah,
part of
because
the
it was
program.
put into the program. Yeah, we get updates every once in a while. People call them Mandela effects.
They gotta like patch it and stuff.
Yeah.
they put a new patch and it kind of slightly changes. You know, food serve. And it's like, oh, what happened? And it's like, okay, so we're in a fucking simulation, if you want to call it that. I seriously think this is a fucking simulation for real.
They say mathematically it's more likely, but
Probably, you know, like, hey, I'm not like I'm open to anything, but yeah, like
I'm gonna do it. What's up, Candy? The true daughter of darkness. Peace. I'm gonna do a video and just call everyone stupid. I wonder how
There
many
you go.
views I get.
Yeah, just
I'm
title
just
it, this is stupid.
This is dumb.
People like that shit though. People like it.
Yeah.
I don't know why.
Let's argue and fight with each other and call everybody a fucking retard, and then yeah, maybe we'll get more views.
People love that shit. That's low vibrating though.
Yeah, it's the Jerry Springer effect, I think. That's what I call it.
But whatever works. I think True Stone has points sometimes, but he's got to come with an angle, man. You can't just disagree and call someone dumb. You got to break down their lies, show people why you think they're stupid and you disagree. It's just my opinion. I'm not hating on True Stone. You can do whatever you want.
Yeah. Some research would help, though, yeah.
Because like I said,
research is always good.
Like people formulate ideas without even looking into anything. What the fuck?
When
how'd you
when
come
True
up with
Stone comes up here, it bothers other people, but that shit don't move me. It don't bother me. I'm still gonna see things the way I see them. No matter if someone calls me dumb, retarded, stupid, like that shit goes in one ear and out the other. Like
I don't think there's any. Is there such thing as a stupid question?
no.
Exactly, because you should be questioning everything in a way. You know what I mean? And even their own. And then they're getting stuck on certain ideas. Right? It's like then you have no growth. It's stagnant water. You know, you should be like learning and trying to figure out things every day.
You said someone blocked you. I got to go into my thing, man, and see who's blocked and unblock people because I'm hearing a lot
blocked
of
on there.
people.
I said LOLTZ after you said that. Can you see my comment in there, or is it blocked? I don't know.
Because some people want wrenches and then they get their wrench and they never come back, and it makes me wonder: are they doing that to do that?
Oh, I asked somebody. You know, I went into my. I should go check. I went into my thing, and I had over 80 fucking people blocked. But someone went. They can go back. Someone went and just blocked.
I'm gonna look anyway after when I get off of here. Before I go to work, I'm gonna check it out.
People do that though. You know what I mean? Like, like I said, I had like 80 people blocked in there. I'm like, what the fuck?
People can be pretty petty.
Because I know I got haters, man, for sure. Tons of haters. Even haters that come here and smile in my face, but they truly hate me. But it's all right.
You want that?
Yeah, people are people.
Is that Naga? What's up, Naga?
Shout out to
Yo,
Naga.
Naga. I gotta send you this picture I found, Naga, that lines up with your that picture you have on your avatar there.
For some reason, I don't know why. Maybe they're not like allowing it, but yeah, I haven't seen Naga live for a while. Like I don't know what the fuck.
I know. Me and Naga are about to do a live stream.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know what we're gonna put together, but we're gonna work on something. Then I got to do something with. I don't have to, but I want to do something with Soama. I just hyped Soama's video. I think it was Soama. I gave her 3,000 hype points. I don't know what that shit is, but
I've never used that. But what is that now? That's a new
I
feature.
don't know.
Thing,
I just hype people's shit up. I don't know what it is or what it does.
you don't
I
gotta
guess
pay for
like
that shit. Like I never clicked. I thought you had to like buy
no.
points or something. You know, you buy just
No, it's by comments or something. I don't know. It's really
Every 3 days you get points, I think, or every 3. Because I only could do it 3 times a month, and then I don't have no more until I don't know how it works. Every week or something. I don't know.
Okay. All right. Well. Huh, okay.
Well, I'm
Hey,
number
Candy,
3 fan.
that was a good comment you left, Candy. The one about the Twilight Zone. I read that.
Twilight Zone. All right.
You know, I know I say things about the Jewish people, but it just so happens 90% of people in power are Jewish. Not my fault, but that's their gang. That's their group. That's
Remember
what they
this
label.
channel, Charles?
Yeah, I like that channel.
Look, they have like lots of like really good new we're under foreign occupation. They want you to like it. Projection: The Double Life of Nicolas J. Fuentes. I'm sure you heard that guy, Nick Fuentes. The Tupac psyop. I got through a bit of it. This is interesting. The Kurt Cobain figures become okay. I don't know about that, but you know, the Nirvana psyop, Kurt Cobain, the dark origins of grunge. So they're getting into music. The ritual sacrifice of Charlie Kirk. Is Joe Rogan a CIA asset? Obviously.
Hell yeah. He's something.
I haven't watched that yet.
I remember the day Rogan said, if they paid me millions, I'd lie to my mother. And the next thing you know, he had his own show. He's on the UFC, which I think he was doing that beforehand, but still. He got like
the rings.
I heard he got $900 million contract for his show. $900 million. That's fucking crazy money.
It was lots of millions, yeah, for Spotify. You got to do it from Spotify or something. To like go from YouTube to Spotify. I don't know. It's fucking to bring people over there. Kunda Buffer Origin, The Tale of Satan, Part 1. I don't know. This guy's like how I found it was
play the occupation one.
Which one?
The occupation of the United States or whatever. Because we're about to have war in the U.S. real soon. Man. It's about to be a civil war very soon.
Swimming in Circles, The Apotheosis of Mac Miller. Okay, hold on. Oh, this one here?
Yeah, I think that was the occupation. Because I gotta get some. I want to show some of these pictures I got of Chicago. I found this website. It's got over 9,000 pictures and from the 1800s of Chicago, man. Oh my God, some amazing stuff.
Political and social.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, I'll mute up. Go ahead.
This one's only 7 minutes long. So.
The political and social decay across the Western world will remain an impenetrable mystery unless you accept one foundational, non-negotiable truth. You are living under a foreign occupation. The society you inhabit is not your own. It is a managerial regime imposed by a hostile alien elite. You are not a citizen in a functioning republic. You are a subject living by the rules of your occupiers. Failing to start from this premise forces you down a futile path of searching for rational explanations within a system designed to be irrational. You'll blame economic anxiety, political polarization, or social progress for the misery, decay, and shortcomings that define modern life. These are deliberate distractions. The real cause is that you are a conquered people, and your enemy has no interest in a traditional victory. That battle was won decades ago, likely before you were even born. The conflict is over. What you are experiencing now is not war. It is the administration of your humiliation. Humiliation is the ultimate weapon of the occupier. It is not merely an insult or a slight. It is a systematic process designed to strip a people of their humanity, their will to resist, and their very reason for existence. A humiliated man is robbed of his dignity, his spirit, and his belief that his cause is just. He becomes so broken that he is no longer even worthy of empathy in the eyes of others. This tactic is as old as conquest itself. History provides a chilling blueprint in practices like the Ottoman Kochek system, where young boys from conquered Christian populations were taken, converted, and trained as dancers and entertainers for the Sultan's court. The purpose was dual: to serve the ruler, and more importantly, to demonstrate absolute dominance over the vanquished. It forced the subjugated fathers to internalize a devastating thought: if we are powerless to stop them from doing that to our sons, then they can do absolutely anything to us. Our will is completely broken. The Bolshevik Revolution and the Soviet Reign of Terror is the most potent historical example. Following the 1917 revolution, a systematic campaign of humiliation and genocide was unleashed upon the Russian people, particularly the Orthodox Christian peasantry and the Cossacks. The purpose was not to build a utopia, but to break the back of traditional Russia, the prison of nations, forever. Churches were desecrated, the nobility was slaughtered, and famine was engineered. It was a clinical exercise in dehumanizing a conquered population to eradicate any future threat. After the failure of Bolshevism in the West, a new, more insidious strategy was adopted: cultural Marxism. The Frankfurt School developed critical theory. Its purpose was not to understand society, but to critique and undermine the foundational pillars of Western civilization: the nation, the family, patriarchy, and Christianity. By promoting cultural pessimism, pathologizing national pride as racism, attacking the traditional family as oppressive, and championing sexual liberation and degeneracy, they weaponized academia to engineer a cultural suicide from within. It is a full-blown psychological attack and occupation. This ancient strategy finds its modern equivalent in the state-sponsored promotion of drag queen story time for toddlers, the chemical and surgical mutilation of our youth under the banner of gender-affirming care, and the sexualization of children. This is not a plea for tolerance or diversity. It is a calculated display of power. It is the occupier parading the corruption of your most vulnerable in your own sacred spaces, your libraries, your schools, your town squares, to make you understand your utter powerlessness. Strength is called weakness. Virtue is called hate. Mental illness is called identity. Language itself is corrupted to make resistance impossible to articulate. The media, the government, and academia all tell you the obvious decline, the decay, the chaos, the misery is actually progress, and that to see it for what it really is makes you the problem. Your enemy does not genuinely believe that LGBT parades, opioid epidemics, fatherless homes, lab-grown meat, or insect diets are inherently good for society. They push these things for one reason, and one reason only: because they know that you find them despicable, and they want you to know that your disgust is meaningless. They want you to watch, seething with silent rage, as everything you hold sacred is defiled. And then they want you to see the media, their propaganda arm, laugh at you for objecting. This is a full spectrum domination of the mind. Its goal is to make you accept the unacceptable, to celebrate your own demise, and ultimately surrender your soul. The enemy wants you to watch the decline, to know you are responsible for none of it, and to know that your anger is futile. That is the essence of their victory. The humiliation is not just practical, it is deeply symbolic, meant to spiritually degrade the conquered. How did this happen? It happened through a deliberate, coordinated, and patient strategy. It was a war waged not with tanks, but with textbooks, not with bullets, but with bureaucratic regulations, not by conquering the lands, but by conquering the mind. The hostile elite understood that the strongest fortress is not made of stone, but of tradition, identity, and faith. So that is what they systematically demolished. The humiliation we see today is the victory lap of conquest that was finalized decades ago. It is the occupier showing you in inconvertible terms that you are no longer the master of your own house. They are not trying to build a better world. They are methodically humiliating you to ensure you never again have the spirit to rebuild your own. And they are succeeding. Wake up, Neo. The political and social decay across the Western world will remain an impenetrable mystery unless you accept one foundational, non-negotiable truth. You are living under a foreign occupation. The society you inhabit is not your own. It is a managerial regime imposed by a hostile alien.
Oh.
Sorry, it was repeating. Yeah, I was in the other room. But yeah, that was pretty on point, huh?
Yeah.
Candy said, can Cage put a link for the specific video you're playing?
Yeah.
Check out.
I'll drop it.
You should check out the whole channel. Candy, I love this channel.
Yeah,
That's
I
awesome.
like that guy.
Yeah,
He's got a distinctive voice, so you can't miss him.
John Levy or Levi talks like that because he's talking smooth to hypnotize you.
Kind of.
A little bit, yeah.
I don't think they totally do. Like Richie from Boston, I've noticed like every video he puts out is fear-based. And I get it. You know, he is trying to warn people, but
I don't think I'm able. I don't have a wrench, Charles. So I don't think. Here, I can put it in the. I can put it in the private chat so you can drop it.
Put something in the chat so I could give you a wrench.
Yeah, so I'm not able to drop links, but I put something in there. I put the link, but it's not going to be clickable. But you can always just look it up that way. Yeah, I just gotta mute up because I'm filling up water for the fucking plants. Plants are fucking thirsty.
Yeah, go ahead. Put whatever. Just say something in there so I give you a wrench.
Yeah, the humiliation ritual. I'm familiar with that.
I put the link up there. You don't see it because YouTube already blocks it because they don't want people. Hold on. Here. I'll just say here. I don't know if I'm blocked on your shit. Someone could have hit me or something. I don't know. Do you see that? I said here. Yeah, I'm not sure. Anyways.
All right. I just need 2 minutes.
Does the comments show up or no? It could be.
Let me see. I forgot.
I don't see a link.
I should be able live chat.
Yeah, the BR Brownie Girl Brown. So I don't know, Brownie Girl 69. The thing is, it's hard to find. Like I don't know, like to find the chat. It's even hard for me to find the channel. I'm fucking subscribed to it. So I always go back to that esoteric chess video to find it. But it's like hidden in America, but America's spelled weird and like I don't know, it's like spelled differently, and it's fucking hard to find. I don't know.
Come on. Sometime today. There we go.
If you want, I can just send you the
Alright.
link in the private. You could drop the link for whatever you want.
All right, let's see who's blocked. It's about to come up right now.
I'm definitely
All
blocked.
right.
If you can't see my shit, then I'm blocked. What the fuck? I don't even comment either, so I don't know why I'm being blocked. I rarely ever comment on anybody's stuff.
Blocked word.
I just joined the panel, but you never know what people are nowadays.
Here you go.
You could have like a rogue moderator that's willing to block me. Like I said, on my shit, there was like over like 50 to 80 people that were all blocked. I'm like, what the fuck? Like someone went and took their time and just do that for fun. Just like,
Yeah, you are blocked. That's wild. Holy shit! Why is Tattoo Baby blocked? Who's that?
I don't fucking know, man. I have to go. How do you find that? I should go check my thing too and see how many more people have been fucking.
Page Reality blocked. You're gone. I took that off. Now you should be able to.
But now you gotta wrench me. If you want me to send
wait.
a link, then I need a wrench too. Like you can't send a link without a wrench. Here,
All right.
I'll
I saved it. Drop something now. Let's see what happens. I don't want to X out.
All right, test.
You should be able to put the. There you go.
Yeah.
There you go. You're there. All right. Cool.
Mm-hmm.
Man, I got to go back and figure out who these people are. I got like 30 people blocked. All right.
Okay, I can see now. She can see me now. She's saying, "I tried to drop the link, but you have to wrench me if you want to click the link, man." Yeah. Tell me when, so I can do it again. I don't want to keep like spamming with the fucking link. Yeah. Why the fuck? Who the fuck blocked you? What the fuck did I do?
There you go. You should put the link now.
Yeah, it worked now. There you go. There's the link. Ah, fucking people, man. The fuck? I barely even comment. Why the fuck did I get blocked?
That other chick, I recognize her face. It's because people probably that I gave a wrench to got problems with people in other places, or they don't want those people coming here, so then they could spew out.
Yeah, but it makes sense because, like I said, someone did it. I think they just do it for fun. Someone did, like I said, like 50 to 80 fucking people all blocked my shit. I'm like, oh, where's everybody at? Oh, some cunt went around and fucking blocked everybody.
Yeah.
So
I think I know who it is.
That's why I just give everybody a wrench, so like no one has one, and then you're able to like on your phone like click around. And, like,
You could still block people with a wrench too, from what I hear. Think so. Someone told me.
Fuck, I don't even know that.
Oh, see, there you are. I looked that up. Caged Reality. Somebody's used your name, put a different picture up there.
Yeah, I know. Someone's been
just like you, Mac.
To be me and shit.
Yeah.
I got someone blocked named I Am Mac.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, remember people got so mad at me. I'm like, what? I was even there. Like, what the fuck are you guys talking about? Why? I don't get why. Like, what? They just love chaos. They're fucking with people for no reason. Like, what the fuck? I don't think I've done anything too bad to anyone. Like, maybe I've interrupted and been rude before, but besides that, like, yeah, I don't know. People are fucking weird.
Huh.
One time I was in Talcos, and one time there was a guy named Cage, and they even had my whole face on there and shit. Like they screenshotted me. Yeah, they screenshotted me, and
someone did that to me too. The Wandering Warrior. They showed up at someone's channel and they asked me, was I there? And I said no. But they used my name, Wandering Warrior. Weird.
Yeah, I barely go on camera either. Like I don't care. Like whatever, do whatever you want. But like I had somebody there when I'm there. I'm like, hey, can you block this fucking person because that's a fake me. So there's someone running around doing that. It's very childish, and they love like stirring shit up, fuck with people. It's like an agent of chaos kind of thing. Fucking fuck off.
Well, you know who it is.
There's multiple people that do it. Well, yeah, I know some people that would do that.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna say names or anything, but make an assumption. But yeah, I'm pretty sure I know who the fuck it is anyway. People are so mad. They fucked with Machine Lies. They fucked with Max. They did all this. Remember what they did, Max? And you know, people turned on me. They were so mad at me. I'm like, what the fuck? That's not me, bro. Like,
Yeah.
I joined the panel. Remember that?
Yep.
That pissed so many people off. They
I
fucked
gotta,
with Max. They corn bomb Max or some shit under my name.
I got to.
That didn't happen.
Oh, they didn't? That's what people were telling me then.
People exaggerated that. It wasn't nothing burger. It wasn't that. Wasn't bad at all. He didn't come on the panel. He was just in the chat. That's all.
I gotta put a post up to let people know if they're blocked or hidden, they won't be. Well, there's a few people that I block. Like if it's a fake, like if it's someone I never seen, I'll check. And if there's only like 20 or less subscribers, I know most likely it's a fake account. Most people won't have no videos up, and even if they do got videos, you could tell. And I'll block them.
Yeah.
Because I know it's someone trolling. But for the most part, I don't block people. If it's people that have their own opinion, that's fine. But you could tell a troll or someone just coming to talk shit compared to someone's opinion, you know?
Yeah.
I do this channel so people can have a voice, because I know most other channels, I got to get in the groove.
Why do they play
Like
these
people-
fucking power games? They turn down your mic. They put you backstage. They won't fucking hear you. It's so annoying.
Like,
What the fuck is
if
wrong
people
with
don't come here all the time, I don't see them necessary to have a wrench. Like, there's people that ask me for a wrench, I give it to them, and they don't even come by ever anymore. So what the fuck? Makes me wonder, what are they doing?
That's why. Are they being blocked? Are they being blocked or something? Like that's what I mean. Because like you know people play these fucking games. I don't get it. Fucking
Yeah, it's electronic. So if YouTube blocked them, they could be blocked and you wouldn't even see it. There could be.
So YouTube can block people.
Huh?
yeah. YouTube could do that. You can get banned in a way where your shit won't show up anywhere.
Yeah, YouTube could do it.
Because I've seen this lady, Sister T, gave someone a wrench, and they still couldn't post nothing. She said it's YouTube blocking
Yeah, could be.
people on her channel, and I was like, wow, this lady, Sister T, she comes up in my feed a lot. She's pretty funny, but
Yeah.
that one time she came up, she was saying YouTube's blocking people on her channel. That's crazy.
Yeah.
What's
Block
this,
people.
Max? If you or Charles, like if you look into the private chat, right? I mean, not the private chat. If you go to the comments, like on StreamYard, how come some comments have like a little fucking, it's like a square with a not kind of a squarish kind of thing with a question mark in them, but not it doesn't show up in all comments. Only a few. Like I see 3 of them.
Look at Baby Jesus. I found this picture. I
is that?
screenshot it. It's Baby Jesus throwing up the West Side. He's got the W, just like Hitler got, just like
It looks like AI to
Columbus
me.
got. Hitler, Columbus, Mother Mary, now Baby Jesus. There's so many of them that throw up that W, or they put the 2 fingers up and 2 fingers down, like the Baphomet or Satan
The
does.
Baphomet, as above, so below thing. Okay.
Yeah.
But yeah, what's with the yeah? But if you look at the comments on thing, how come some of these comments have like a question? Like the one of mine has it, where it's where I dropped the link, it has like a little question mark thing at the right now.
Look at this castle. Boom.
Like the lady there that says, "Oh, can Cage put a link for a specific video that's playing?" That one has one up there. Then her next comment doesn't, and then or what is the name of the channel? That one has there. What the fuck? What is that?
Mm.
It says comment show on stage. It says I can show it on stage, but it won't work, which is weird. So what the fuck?
Throwing the 2 fingers up is I think it's the Jupiter-Saturn conjunction every 20 years. When justice comes down, that's what they're amplifying there with the 2 fingers, the peace sign. It's the Saturn Jupiter conjunction. astrological.
Look at this house. It's like a castle / house. Look at it. You got the driveway. Got that little roof. I mean, this is some supreme architecture. I would love to look at that
pretty nice.
castle like on the right side. You go up those winding stairs. It looks like. I mean, this is some good architecture.
That's your
Not building houses out of wood and plastic. These are all Chicago architecture. Look at this masterpiece. I forgot the name of this building. Probably most of these are gone by now.
Yeah.
Like this. And I've noticed too, there's barely any square roofs. And what did I just do? You got this castles. A lot of these castles like this become prisons.
Yeah.
Such
Yeah,
a
we got a
beautiful castle.
The Don Jail was a kind of like a castle.
Yeah, I brought that up earlier.
Yeah.
Yeah. Canada's got a bunch of dope castles.
We have something called Castle Loma over here.
Yeah. That was built in the 1920s, wasn't it?
I'm not sure when they built it, but yeah, we have something called Castle Loma. It's like an actual castle.
Yeah.
And there's like restaurants there. You can go there like Halloween and fucking.
Never been there. I got to go there sometime.
It's nice. It's interesting architecture. I think the Queen or something fucking lived over there. Some shit. I don't fucking.
They just opened up a train station by me, so that'll be great. We can get out to Toronto.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Hamilton's not. I've been to Hamilton before. It's like.
Yeah, it's kind of a grubby city.
Yeah, it's you should go see over here. It's even more fucked. I went downtown in Hamilton, like Barter Street or whatever the fuck it's called.
Yeah, yeah.
There's like fucking actual like literal prostitutes on the street corner, like a fucking movie.
Oh yeah, you drive from Ottawa to downtown, Ottawa Street to downtown. It's all prostitutes.
Yeah, I'm like, what the fuck?
Because the sex workers, they have a government place where they can go for testing and support and all that right on Barton there.
It was definitely I'm like, wow, it's just kind of like Toronto, but it reminds me of like by Sherbourne downtown.
Yeah.
I'm like, what the fuck? I was with an ex-girlfriend. We used to just drive around, and she lives there now for some reason, but we used to just go random places. I guess I got off around Hamilton because we were going to the Devil's Punch Bowl.
Yeah, that's a good place. Yeah.
Because Hamilton has like a lot of waterfalls. So we're like going in nature and looking at all these waterfalls and stuff. And then like I went down there. I stopped and got food.
Watch.
These people are just
look at this.
fucked.
Boom. This is how Chicago looked in the 1890s. I have tons of drawings like this, maps too. And then look at this factory. Boom. Look at this bad boy. That's a piano factory.
Damn.
Wow. Yeah, where'd that go?
Gone.
Yeah.
The lady in there saying, oh yeah, I think they lied to us about everything, including religion, history, shape of the earth, and all sort of stuff. All lies so the masses could be controlled.
When everything you believe is a lie, right? Their job will be complete.
And you know it's funny too. It's like if you say something over and over again, it becomes the truth. Right? It helps.
You ever see Chicago's elevated trains, man? I like the one where it almost damn near goes through a building. Chicago.
Oh yeah.
Like Levi said, there's trains everywhere. Even in New Britain, Connecticut, and Hartford, there was 6-7 row tracks. I'm gonna show you guys the train tracks I used to chill on. We used to literally smoke weed under the bridge. We would go to the couple other bridges, spray paint, smoke weed, and skip school. Because who's gonna get out their car to go down there and look for us? No one.
That pissed me off when I was a kid that they were taking railroad tracks out and trolleys out and stuff. I thought we needed more of them.
This woman I was dealing with one time, she's like, "Oh, look at these train tracks and shit." So you walk down them. It's in the middle of the city. You keep walking down them, and then it was like a massive fucking grow operation in there. Like some fucking factory. Yeah, like huge. Like, it was great. Like,
What does that say? Oh, that says wild. Look at the W. Let's see what this says. While Chicago,
Picturesque
I got a
Chicago.
I'm gonna send you this PDF, Mac, so you can take a look at it. It's from the 1880s, I think.
Yeah. That's pretty. White writing.
It says, I can barely see it. While Chicago has the picturesque side, it is essentially Perot.
yeah,
Perot?
the lady in there says, "It looks Masonic." It does kind of look like a square and compass.
It does.
What, that drawing?
Yeah.
Yeah, it kind of has that shape to it.
It's like the female version because it's got, isn't that an owl?
Isn't it?
So it's the female Illuminati or Masons.
I don't know.
Like the Order of Job or the Rainbow. Sorry, it's called the Order of the Eastern Star. Too.
Yeah. They got a bunch of orders that we've never heard of. It's amazing how many there are.
Yeah.
The Chicago can be compared with no cities of the old world. The first settlement of Chicago may be dated in 1832. I don't believe it. Way earlier than that.
Maybe.
Windy City.
This is one of my favorite buildings in Chicago. I got the real picture.
Hey, you're into fucking baseball, right?
Yeah, I played baseball many years.
I've been seeing what Toronto's been doing. Where I'm from. Like, they stopped
Yeah.
the other day. 11-4.
I don't know. I'm not going for Toronto because Boston is in that division, and I want to see LA. Even though I didn't want LA to win, they're there, so I'm gonna go with LA. I want to see
I think
Pets
LA's
get another
gonna
ring.
I think they're gonna slap the fuck up. Toronto, they haven't won,
Maybe.
They haven't even been there since 1993, the year I was born, and they won back to back.
when Joe Carter was there. Who was there in '93? You had Joe Carter, Clemens, I think. No. Clemens wasn't there yet. I don't think. He might have been.
I don't know. I'm not into baseball, but the fact that it's Toronto, I've been looking into it a little bit.
Toronto's weird. When they hit a home run, they put that fucking hockey sound. Like it's hockey and shit.
Yeah, well, we won. Technically, Toronto won. The Raptors won back in 2019 before this fucking shit went down. The city went fucking nuts when they won that shit.
LA will profit more because this will be the second in a row, back to back. And Shohei Ohtani. Why didn't it? Oh.
Yeah, well,
The Red Sox should have got that pitcher.
Seattle, like these guys thought they're all sick as shit.
Oh, I don't even want to talk about Seattle. That's who I wanted to win. And they couldn't even beat gay-ass Toronto.
Fuck you, man.
No, I'm just a baseball team. I don't like George Springer. You fucking shitted. I sent a card to get autographed. I sent his rookie card because he's from New Britain, Connecticut.
Is there pissed off because he wanted to fucking return it?
He sent it back unsigned, that piece of shit. You know, these players cry about autographs.
That's an asshole. That's an asshole.
Yep. And I told him his grandmother was my principal, Miss Springer. And I know they're related. And he went to the same school as I did. I remember watching Springer.
This guy's on Toronto
now? He's on Toronto. He was on Houston. He won, I think, 2 rings there, and now he's trying to get a 3rd ring in Toronto.
Fucking guy, okay. Oh, yeah, that's
George Springer's a bum. He's a bozo.
You have a personal identity.
Hell yeah.
I sent a card. Fucker, okay, well, I guess that's what you don't like.
Because these players they wouldn't make the money they make if it wasn't for the fans. He couldn't sign a fucking card. He cried. A lot of these players cry, "Oh, you're going to sell my autograph," which ain't the case. I have it. I put autographs in my PC, my personal collection. I don't sell stuff. But who
That's
cares
probably
if
what he
people
thinks. That's
do?
probably what he thinks. He's like, oh, he's gonna profit off of this shit.
Who cares?
What a
They're
fucking
making
asshole. Yeah.
they're making all that money and they're crying about an autograph.
Oh, you might make some money off of my name. Oh, boo-hoo. Fuck.
Whatever. I don't see. I know you're really into it too. You know,
I got the envelope back. I was real excited. I said, "Word, he signed it." I open it up, it's fucking nothing there. I'm like, "This motherfucker."
For real? At least they get. How I look at it is, at least they sent the card back.
Yeah. He probably didn't even read it. Probably had an intern do it.
That's true. Think, if someone sent me for an autograph and they're from my home city, I would sign it.
Yeah, but imagine you're getting like bombarded all day with this shit. Like, maybe they're people too. Right? People get busy. They have some.
Yeah, but
They don't read their own mail.
That's part of the package.
Yeah, well, that's where you sign up.
Yeah, I got a personal vendetta.
They got personal assistants and auto pens, so you know.
And this fucker's on Toronto now. Okay. How should I bet? Like I for some reason I know they're gonna win this year. City's gonna go wild. Like the Dodgers are up, they're winning and shit, and they don't expect it.
Oh, he's got one ring. I thought Springer had 2 rings.
It's all rigged.
It's rigged too. It's like it's a script. So
He's the rigged dildo smoker.
Fucking bastard. They're gonna win though this year. Watch. So I don't know if you
Maybe.
bet on sports and shit. Like, I know some
Maybe.
betting on you shouldn't win every time. They're gonna win. They're gonna win. Watch.
Wow.
City's gonna go nuts. I'm definitely gonna stay home that day. For some reason, when they went over here, all of a sudden they're flipping cars over, lighting shit on fire. It's like, what the fuck? You won. Like, what the fuck?
Look at this prison. That's crazy.
Look, I'll show you right now.
Brendan
Biddy
for
bing
the
bong.
masses. Sports, movies, theater, politics, and religion. Yeah, for real. Sports. And fucking Brendan circuses.
All right, look.
You want to play another one of these after?
Oh, that's not even showing up, dude. What the fuck?
I can see it.
Look, there it
this
is.
Springer with the Houston Astros.
He was born September 19th in New Britain, Connecticut.
Oh, that's where you're from?
Yeah, that's where I was born. Yep. New Britain.
New Britain. So that's like.
Play that one on Mac Miller. I'm just curious to see. Or no, Joe Rogan. Let's see the Joe Rogan. I'm curious to see what he's got to say. Yeah.
I've never
Joe
seen either
Rogan.
of these. I got the Casino God. Who the fuck? Donald J. Trump and the Ritual of the Last President. All right.
Oh, put that one then. Put that one. Yeah. The Trump.
Or do you want the fucking Joe? It's up to you. I haven't
We'll
seen
do
any.
Joe first.
How long are they? They're not that
8
long.
minutes and 7 minutes.
8 minutes.
Yeah, they're not that
Why
long.
you got any new information? Act like.
No, I was just showing some prisons here.
Not only can you never talk about it.
All right. Yeah, I haven't seen any of these there, so it's actually gonna.
His name's Joe Rogan because he went rogue.
He went rogue. Have you guys ever? Do you ever remember this old show he was on? Like not Fear Factor, but it was called Average Joe's.
No.
It's like buried. It's hard to find. I'm trying to find it, but it's hard to find. He was on there. He was like the host of it, and it was like Average Joe. So they'd have like professional. It could be baseball. It could be basketball. It could be whatever sport. And it would be like professional people against like a random team of like average Joes, as they call them, like people that are. And then they compete. And sometimes like the people that weren't even in, they're not famous, they're not involved in like the major league, they would beat them, or they'd lose like horribly. But yeah, so it'd be like people that just never got involved with the major league shit, and then like put them against like the That was a good show. Like I'm trying to find it. It's hard to find. I don't know why. So, anyways. Wait, none of you have ever seen that one? It's on TV in Canada.
I think I might have, yeah.
Called Average Joe's. Anyways.
Yeah.
Not only can you never talk about it publicly, you have to be a debunker publicly.
I'll tell the government right now, tell you right now if you're listening, NSA, CIA, I'm available, okay? If you show me all the real wreckage, I swear to God, I will make fun of that crap to the end of time. I'll make up stories. I'll lie to my mother. I don't care.
That's what you were talking about, huh, Charles? You mentioned that earlier. The man said he'll lie to his own mother. And
I remember that too.
He's like, I'm
and the
available.
next thing you know, he's lying to his mother. What a piece of shit.
What a fucking asshole. He's openly saying, at least he's being honest with it. That's fucking...
He went rogue on his own mother.
Wow, what a fucking asshole. Okay. What a cunt. Like, the man's actually saying, I'm available.
I'm a sellout. I'm a total sellout. And
he's like begging to sell his soul. He's like, what the fuck? My soul's available for sale.
If you need a sellout, I'm here.
What?
Right?
The audacity of that is insane. What the fuck? He's like, what did he say? I gotta pull that back up. That within the first 20 seconds, it's gonna be a good video. What the fuck? Oh my god. Okay.
Not only can you never talk about it publicly, you have to be a debunker publicly.
I'll tell the government right now, tell you right now if you're listening, NSA, CIA, I'm available, okay? If you show me all the real wreckage, I swear to God, I will make fun of that crap to the end of time. I'll make up stories. I'll lie to my mother. I don't care.
Oh, really, Joe? Funny you say that. We all know Joe is the funniest man in comedy, a real-life legend. But did Rogan really sell his soul for fame, money, and fortune? Did the CIA tape Joe up and make that call? Welcome to Hidden America. In the grand chessboard of psychological manipulation, few serve as efficiently as Joe Rogan, a man who masquerades as the free-thinking rebel while functioning as a meticulously curated Pied Piper for the technocratic Zionist elite. Rogan plays the role of gatekeeper and the unfortunate comedy kingmaker. His role is to not challenge power, but to manage public perception, maintaining the illusion of dissent within a carefully confined arena. Rogan's role aligns with Edward Bernays' theory of propaganda, the Tavistock institution of social engineering, and the Hegelian dialectic, the JRE echo chamber, where apparent opposition is used to guide the masses to a preordained conclusions. Rogan is given a selection of fringe guests, controversial but not too controversial topics in debate. Thus, Rogan's platform creates an illusion of freedom and choice. However, the range of discourse is strictly limited, ensuring that dissent remains manageable and systematic. This manufactured consent mirrors tactics described in the infamous Protocols of the Learned Elders of Zion. The protocols are a psychological blueprint outlining how controlled opposition, media manipulation, and pseudo-intellects discourse are used to pacify and misdirect populations. Rogan's show fits this model perfectly, keeps minds occupied while real power consolidates itself. One of Rogan's major roles is helping to control the public perception of Elon Musk, the technocrat's chosen magus. Rogan sells Musk as a Promethean savior. Musk is hailed as the bringer of light through technology, yet this Musk's mythos doesn't liberate, it serves the beast. Musk's ventures, Neuralink, Starlink, SpaceX, X, aren't tools of liberation, but instruments of total surveillance, control, and biodigital integration. Rogan's uncritical platforming of Musk reinforces this illusion, packaging technocratic servitude as visionary progress. Rogan's admiration and adoration for NASA and space exploration, despite compelling arguments against CGI-fueled fakery, stage spectacles, and Masonic associations, shows his true allegiance. Rogan is not against the system, he is running defense for it. His consistent refusal to question this cosmic illusion, whether it's moon landings, Mars missions, or Musk's rockets, serves to keep the masses fixated on the heavens while the earth is being turned more and more into a totalitarian surveillance state. This aligns with the Masonic strategy of misdirecting the populace's gaze toward distant worlds while consolidating power locally. NASA and Musk's SpaceX acts as the cathedral of the modern Masonic space religion, and Rogan is their faithful preacher. When Rogan signed the $100 million Spotify deal in 2020, he publicly sold his soul. Spotify, with its ties to mainstream media giants and intelligence agencies, effectively neutralized any dissent on Rogan's platform, algorithmically steering conversations and consent. This corresponds with the Tavistock protocols of behavioral control. Create a safe zone where rebellion is simulated but controlled. Reward conformity disguised as independent thought, and then monetize the influence while subtly narrowing the range of acceptable opinion. Rogan's podcast became the boiling frog of alternative media. As the audience relaxes in the illusion of free speech, the temperature of censorship rises unnoticed. Mark Zuckerberg's recent appearance on JRE wasn't a coincidence. It was a carefully staged PR rehabilitation. It leveraged Rogan's reach to reframe the Meta CEO as a relatable, thoughtful leader. Rogan's softball questions and performative curiosity revealed the underlying script, rehabilitate controlled figures, diffuse criticism, and reassert the elite's narratives. This mirrors the Hegelian dialectic, where both the problem, public distrust of Meta, and the solution, Zuckerberg's media-friendly redemption, are orchestrated from the same center of power. But Rogan's role as controlled opposition doesn't stop with just big tech moguls and unfunny comedians. His strategic defense of Donald Trump reveals his true function as a systematic filter and psychological manager. While Rogan's audience, hungry for anti-establishment heroes, tuned in for his defiance of mainstream narratives, Rogan offered Trump a unique form of rehabilitation. Through selective criticism mixed with begrudging admiration, he painted Trump as a flawed but necessary disruptor, a wild card shaking up a corrupt system. This framing was key to sustaining the illusion that Rogan frequently downplayed the darker implications of Trump's policies, from his support of Big Pharma to his unwavering ties with Israel, the Chabadniks, and Zionism. Rogan has mocked or straight up dismissed outright Trump's critics, keeping his audience in a cognitive dissonance loop. Far from being a rebel voice, Rogan's selective framing of Trump reinforced the illusion of choice, a calculated deception that mirrors his treatment of Musk, Zuckerberg, and NASA. Rogan operates as the court jester to the digital demiurge, a role well documented in Kabbalistic and Gnostic traditions. The Golem archetype, a mindless servant who is empowered by Kabbalistic magic, fits Rogan's persona to a T. He amplifies narratives, distracts from real dangers, and creates psychic noise that prevents deeper awakenings. JRE doesn't stand for Joe Rogan Experience. It stands for Jester of Ritual Enslavement, or better yet, Joint Reality Engineers. If they can get you to believe that Musk is a savior, They can get you to believe in NASA's lies and space fantasy,
He's a
Neuralink as
jester, a
liberation,
fucking
and a
ear
social credit
molester.
system as freedom, then ultimately they can get you to believe anything.
I just put my diss track in the chat.
People
I just
do
made a
anything
little
with-
rhyme.
You want me to play it?
What? No,
Fuckers-
no, it's in the chat. I just made a little rhyme dissing Joe Rogan.
And his own mother, a fucking seller, no other, speaking lies that despise him, selling his soul, brother. Just a bunch of unwanted noise, spewing out his fucking lying mouth. Turn his back on the truth for fucking house. He gets poked in the poop shoot or puts boners in his mouth. Okay. There you go. Come on. People do anything for fucking money, huh?
Yeah. He even said it though, like you said, at least he came out and was like, I'll lie to my own mother. They called him up instantly. Hey Joe, you want a 900? The contract didn't come right away though. But he got it probably a year later, 900 milli.
Well, yeah, and I don't know if it's that much, but it's definitely lost of millions. But either
Well, it's
way,
better than dying, right? You know.
I
They
would
would've
sell
just
my
killed him.
soul
You would have like
for
had to use-
$900 trillion.
I don't give a fuck about your goddamn money. You know what I do? I'd laugh at you that their fucking faces are burning in a fire. You know, people back in the Great Depression, they'd had all this money, right? And they just used it to keep warm.
Yeah.
What, they would burn it?
Yeah, just to start a fire because it has nothing.
No, I
value.
wouldn't sell my soul. People say
Fucking
we can't sell our soul because God owns them, but I don't know. I've heard so much. Like,
Okay, but
what's the
listen, I
devil
think
gonna
it's
do
more-
with our soul?
I
Think
think
about it.
it's more of an allegory. I think so. I don't think it's like you're actually physically selling. It's that
Right.
we're going against what you know is right.
Or they own you and own everything you put out. That's what it means.
Yeah, exactly.
That's-
You don't shit, but you can have the benefits of it. Like, you know what I mean? Like,
Right.
and life's hard, right? Like, life's hard. Like, I've been going. I was hungry as a kid growing up and shit. There's no food in the fucking fridge. Blah blah blah. Yeah, I know, but like, so I guess like some people are just greedy as fuck. You know what I mean? As long as it benefits them. But and then other people, they're good people, but they're put into fucked up situations. They're just like they give up and they're like, okay, I'll just do whatever the fuck I'm told.
Excuse me.
You know what I mean? I don't know.
I think Trump is a woman. I think a lot of black people play so-called white people and vice versa. And I think there's a lot of like Cardi B. I think that's a man. So on and so. I'm not gonna keep putting names out there, but like what's that rapper? From Louisiana.
Oh, the guy. Oh, you're talking about fuck. What's his name again? I know who you're talking about now. For some
The
reason.
rapper.
What's his fucking name again? Yeah. I don't know why it's eluding me now too.
Yeah, there is something they have to having men in all positions.
What's his name? Fucking hold on. Now this is.
But look at
bothering me.
Trump's husband. I mean, wife. That's a dude. She's like 6'8". Her hands are the size of Rebecca Lobo's. Who remembers Rebecca Lobo? Kevin Gates. That's what I was thinking of. That's a dude. If you look at when he has his shirt off, you could see where his chest is. You could see a scar right under where her tits would have been. You could see scars on each where his tits are. You could see they took her tits out. Yeah.
Holy fuck! I don't know about all that. Okay.
Yeah. I'll show it one day. And you could tell by their hips and jawline, too, in their hands.
where were the Adam's apple? What happened to that one?
They do a good job hiding that with, like, turtlenecks or that wrap something around their neck. Or I've noticed that, too, a lot.
A bandana.
Like Michael Obama. I think all the presidents were gay for the most part.
Yeah,
What
pretty
the
much.
fuck? It's like
Well,
the
look at Mark
Divine
Carney's wife there. Look at Mark Carney's wife there, Cage.
I've never, what? Like, I don't even know. I never even looked in this carnival of Carney fucking guy. But,
Oh man, his wife's totally straight up a tranny.
For
Yeah.
real?
Yeah.
This guy used to be like the financier in Britain or some shit, right?
Yeah.
His name is on our fucking dollar bills and shit. All right, here, let's look at it quick. What the fuck? Diana Fox Carney. Hold on.
That's
What,
a
that?
dude.
I think she's a Rothschild originally.
Hi,
Okay,
mister.
well,
He. Got very broad shoulders.
What the? Okay. I don't know. I haven't like looked at any of these people before. This is. The fuck is that? Akaba says. Akaba is like a look. What? Look at this shit. Look, there's 3 pictures and 2 of them are this. Holy fucking thing.
Retracted.
No
It's got the
way.
male triangle.
Yeah, we don't want to show you these pictures. They're too revealing.
What the fuck? That's weird. No, seriously though, like when you click this fucking picture, right? You click this image,
Yeah.
and then 2 of them are a fucking movie set thing. What are they saying
Can
again?
you
Like
press
action
play on
film?
them or anything? Or are they videos? Or
No, you're at least that.
Jesus.
That's funny. Yeah, maybe you're onto something there.
I wonder if they scrubbed the net of her pictures. Let me check.
And look, she went to the University of Pennsylvania.
Well, there's a triangle.
Wow. All right, they have 4 children. They're married in 1994. In 2013, Fox Funny spoke to Canadian Parliament's Finance Committee about increasing the gap between the rich and poor globally, and that 2/3 of people were living in countries where the gap has grown over the previous decade. So like, oh, let's get rid of the middle class. Is what the bitch is trying to do? Holy
Well, yeah.
fuck.
Yeah. That way they
It's
can have a
Republican.
feudalist society, right? Just
Well, it's
ultra rich.
sad. It's sad when children come home from school and they're like, "Mommy, I think I'm a girl." What? You
Oh,
know,
that's fucking
that's
weird.
crazy, bro. These school systems have fucked all the children up in America.
Look, Carney met her husband, Mark Carney, playing hockey while studying at the University of Oxford. The couple married in 1994 while Mark was finishing his
Yeah, just
doctoral
playing tonsil
thesis.
hockey with dicks.
Yeah, they have 4 children and lived in Toronto. Fucking Toronto. Before moving to Rockcliffe Park neighborhood of Ottawa. And then moving to London in 2013. One of her daughters, Cleo Carney, introduced her father at the Liberal Party convention in 2025. They moved back to Ottawa when Carney left his role at the Bank of England in 2020. These fucking weird motherfuckers.
Yeah, and one of his daughters got transitioned in England at the Tavistock Institute.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
They said Carney in 2012, Carney got the attention of the British press at the Daily Telegraph, labeling as an eco-warrior. The fuck does that even mean?
Because he's carbon tax Carney. That's what they called him. He loves his carbon taxes because he's got investments in like EVs and renewables, energies and shit.
Holy fuck. Let's go to dark mode.
So that's why he's stopping gas and fuel from being produced in Canada. Because he wants us to buy a bunch of shit from China. And he'll make a buttload on investments.
Bank governor, look, external videos. Bank governor Carney's wife defends separate opinions. Yeah, let's pull this up for a second. This is, fuck off. 13 minutes and 3 seconds, of course. 13:03. 2013. April. Okay, let's see. Look, this has been like 12 years.
What you gonna do when there's another Jew? Do.
Last time I made a fire, it was fucking hilarious. I make these bonfires like the one in the my avatar.
What's up, Eyes Wide Shut?
The cops are there, right? The cop is there, and I just blasted that fucking song. What you gonna do?
Oh yeah.
Got a speaker. What you gonna do when they go for you? Like the cop song. And the cop got out of the car, looked at us, and did fuck all, and went back in his little car.
That song's pretty dope, though.
That was funny as fuck. They did nothing, and I know you could hear it. Like I'm purposely playing it.
No, if you tell the cop, "Fuck you, you piece of shit," they're not supposed to do nothing, but their ego gets so fractured that they'll make something up to arrest you. I hate. I don't like cops. I don't like cops. I don't
My
never
eyes
call
wide
no
shut.
cop for help. Huh?
Said hello, eyes wide shut.
I won't call no cops for help. I don't need their help. I made it this long, 44 years with no governmental. Well, that ain't true. I got food stamps when I came out of prison for a short time, but that's it.
Yeah, they're full of fucking shit.
So that's how the
Not all, but
government
hey, but
penalizes
you know
the
what?
poor.
You know what though? There is some good cops apparently.
Eh.
They're not all bad. There
Yeah,
is a good people and
there are.
everything. Like you can't paint. I'm saying it's very rare. Some of them are like I don't know. The police don't have a fucking problem with me for some reason. I don't know why.
In Canada, are they taking food stamps there? Like Trump took all the when the poor people always got to suffer, man.
We never had fucking food stamps ever. We don't have that.
People cry about their taxes going to help people with food stamps, but they ain't crying about the money going to Argentina, Israel, Ukraine. Like that money we could use to build America up. We need to get factories going. Trump
For some reason, we don't have.
didn't do anything he said he was going to do. He didn't bring no jobs to America. Where's the jobs? With $50 billion,
You know what they did? They brought
we could have
millions of
factories put up here.
You know what the fuck they did? They brought millions of Indian people over here, and they have like I think it's like 20 or 30%, 25 to 30%.
Yeah, that's bullshit,
subsidy,
man.
Where like if you hire these migrants,
Go to Bangladesh.
you don't even have to pay them fucking minimum wage. You get like 30% back. So
Look, go to Bangladesh. They ain't gonna help you. So why the fuck are we helping other countries? We can't even help ourselves.
It's a massive fucking scam. That's what it is.
These politicians are trash.
Yeah, never trust a politician ever.
America's over, man. There's no more America. It's done.
Oh yeah, the North of America, same with Canada. We're fucked. And you know it's gonna end in a fucking war. Exactly what you were saying before.
We should come together and stomp these roaches.
Oh shit. Oh
Yeah.
no, but now you're gonna be a domestic terrorist.
Yeah.
Maybe we should protest in dinosaur costumes. That'll get us far. That'll get us far.
Protesting is nothing. It's complaining about good immediate action. I must say, again, now I'm going to be put on a fucking list, right? And fucked with at every degree if I say like, oh, go against this shit. Anyone would. That's what people are.
You said, Candy, it's at nighttime those people are throwing tear gas. This guy went there to Portland and showed how it is at nighttime. It's real bad.
Oh yeah. Portland, yeah. G-Sharp had to move out of there because it was so bad.
And look, Max, you're on point. Look, experts debate like here. Can we watch a bit of this? It's such a polarized political topic. Ooh. Carbon tax. Fucking actually tax it. You start breathing, okay? You give CO2 out of your fucking mouth. You taste it. Fucking bastards. These people are weird.
They want people to buy electric garbage.
Oh, of course. With Evan Solomon, power in politics. Red and white.
Jewish guy.
Evan Solomon.
Now, what the hell
King
does Shari's
Solomon.
wife have to do with politics? Like, she should keep her fucking nose out of it.
Right.
No, they want control. Like these people they're control freaks. They want to micromanage and fucking control everything they possibly can.
You think so, Candy? They're getting paid?
Yeah. All for
They
money.
need to pay.
But what happens?
They need to pay me and Mac.
They don't believe shit. You know what I mean? They don't care. It's gonna be funny. Like, I don't know, but I do believe that there's something left to this fucking life, right? And I feel fucking bad for these motherfuckers that have done this shit. You know what I mean? For what? And
That's why they're taking food stamps.
They're not even fucking happy right now here. So what the fuck are they up to? They're not even fucking happy with what you're doing.
I don't get food stamps, and I think it's wrong because people like my roommate at 70-something that's sick has to have a certain amount of protein and stuff. And now my roommate gets no food stamps. Bad enough the rent doubled. I mean, Trump is putting this country in a bad position. It's worse off than when Biden was in.
It doesn't matter as long as him and his little fucking family to benefit off of it.
Yeah, you think that food stamp?
You can't even see what you want.
Can't hear you that well, Cage.
Oh, sorry.
What were you saying, Max?
Oh, you think that food stamp thing's going to set off civil war? That's what they're trying to use it for, I think.
Probably. I don't know, man.
Oh, when people get hungry, they get fucking angry. You know what I mean? Don't starve people.
Yeah, we always got to pay for the political. They're robbing us blind, and now they're gonna starve us. Like, it just gets worse and worse. We should have done something with these fake politicians a long time ago.
See, now you can hear me better, right? Now I'm on the headphones. For some reason, I'm on listening through the headphones, but my mic was connected to the phone.
Yeah, I'm gonna buy me some new headphones too this week. Maybe I'll invest in a microphone.
Maybe you should, yeah. But your mic sounds fine to me, though. Either way.
I'll probably just get
yours sounds okay.
Do I sound better now?
Yep.
I don't know why it wasn't connected to the proper thing.
You know what sucks? I want to get headphones with a cord, but unfortunately, these new phones don't even have a jack no more.
You can buy an adapter. You can buy an adapter that you plug in.
Yeah, I have one. You can definitely get an adapter.
Where do I plug it in? To the battery?
Yep.
All right.
No, not the battery. You plug it into the same way you charge the phone.
Yeah, to the battery charger.
The battery charger.
Yeah. There's an
Then you just plug in the headphones to the adapter.
Yep. So it goes back to like the original aux cord, right? Like an aux adapter, AUX adapter.
Yeah.
Charlie Kirk was a fucking agent for sure. They said the bullet, his neck stopped the bullet. Get the fuck out of here.
Buddy, at 30-06 and shit, that would blow your fucking neck off the fucking, blow your whole entire goddamn face off it.
And then there was no blood. No blood was coming out. That 30-06 hit his neck.
No, I've seen the blood coming out. It's coming out like a goddamn fountain. I've seen the video.
but when they took him to the truck, there's no blood trail. It was gone. It stopped. That's because he had a blood pack and it probably ran out.
Oh yeah, there's another video that breaks the shit down and like it's like AI or something. You see a chair going into a table, like through a table and all this fucking weird shit.
Well, how about the guy that
his cocksucking wife, fucking fake wife, not crying but pretending to cry with a little fucking sign.
Well, how about the guy that nodded his head?
Holographic emitters that they took down after the show.
Yeah, I heard about that. Maybe. I didn't know you could do holograms in the daytime.
Oh yeah, holograms have really advanced. They're almost solid now.
What about the guy with his arms crossed, something under his arm? Like as soon as the guy tipped his hat, it looked like he hit a remote. Right when the gunshot went off, he hit a remote to activate the blood pack. I gotta show my evidence I got from these videos.
Yeah, I've been through this extensively. Like I don't really go publicly with this shit because I do these backstage things. But yeah, I've been through it all. Like it's completely retarded. It's fucked.
I don't think I have the video. Let me see. I might have taken it down. The Charlie.
What is wrong? I don't get what the fuck is wrong with people.
Oh, I got it. I'm gonna play it real quick.
I just came across this tactical hand signal chart. Have a look at the sniper. Grabbing the hat, the sniper. This is seconds before the shooting, guys. In the ear. And then the guy behind him.
The guy there with the black shirt got the remote.
A couple signals there. This looked like what other buddy was doing. It says suspect. I can't piece that together. But that one is very interesting. I'm curious as to why those people aren't being questioned right now. What do you guys think?
Oh, that's interesting. Okay.
Now there was so many operatives in the crowd and around. It was like ridiculous.
The whole crowd could have been fake.
I forgot the guy's name. It starts with a Z, like Zimmy or Zimmer or some shit.
Yeah, Zimmy. Yeah.
Whatever the guy's name is, but he was like in 9/11. He's like these actors that they inserted. He's like, oh, it was me, like shooting.
Yeah.
And when the shot went off,
weird.
People weren't going for cover. They were just running towards the shot like dummies.
Well, you do that if you don't know where it's coming from.
Yeah, like, what the fuck? Like you don't. And the funny thing is, we got the Pixel Yolanda. My instinct says that the dystopia will not come into fruition due to cyclicity for this to exist won't be a thing. Well, yeah. Well, eventually they're not going to need people anymore. They'll let them train the AI and do all that shit until you're no longer needed.
Yeah, it just needs slaves, concubines, and sacrifices. That's all.
Yeah, it's unfortunate for real. We're dealing with fear more than anything and the unknown.
Bro.
No, you're dealing with people. It's not just fear. They're making it like almost unlivable, at least over here.
Trying to, yeah.
Like
But Canada will come together quicker than the U.S. That's for fucking sure.
Probably. Like over here, it's not really about your skin color or your religion or anything. Like Canadians have always been diverse. So,
Canada's a beautiful country too, man. I look at
huge.
people. Where's Mount Shasta? Shasta, is that in Canada?
No, that's
Where's that? Where's
East
that?
Coast.
Where's that? Thing in Canada where they got those bodies of water the natives would use to heal. Where is that?
Well, they have plenty of that. We have the Great
wanna go
Lakes.
there.
We share them with the U.S. too.
We got hot springs out west and stuff.
Yeah, the water. We have artesian wells.
Yeah.
Stuff like that.
It's supposed to be toxic, but they used to use it for healing, the native tribes. It's in Canada, I know that.
Yeah, I'm not sure exactly what you're referring to.
I'll find the name.
You know it's weird. It's weird. Canada is one of the biggest land masses in the world, right? It's like bigger than the U.S., Canada, but we have such like the population is less of that of one state, like California, and it's like massive over here. There's a great place to hide shit. Right? Like if you wanted to do something, go over here. There's like most of it's just like trees, and no one's ever fucking been to. They did the MK Ultra shit over here. They know they're doing a fucking CIA and what is his name? Cameron, Dr. Cameron.
Spotted Lake
What's it
in
called?
British Columbia, and then Little Manitou Lake in Saskatchewan.
Oh, okay. I got friends up in both those places. Huh.
And then there's one in Alberta. Lake Kaluk.
Okay.
I've never heard of those.
I haven't either. That's interesting.
Yeah.
Here, check this out. This just happened recently.
The experiments were sponsored by the CIA, funded by the Canadian government, and handled by McGill University and a researcher named Donald Ewan Cameron. It's reported the medical team used electroshocks and experimental drugs on patients dealing with mental health issues. Lanadine Ponting was only 15 when she was sent by her parents.
I was drugged up so bad, I can't remember half of what they did to me. I bore a son when I was at the Allen. I got pregnant.
Ponting and several other survivors and their families were in court today as their lawyers trying to get authorization for a class action lawsuit. It's the first step before the case can move ahead.
I think there is no question. No one has ever taken responsibility. No one has ever apologized. There was some modest compensation in 1992 without any admission of liability.
The courts already prevented the group from suing the U.S. government. As they argued successfully, the courts have no jurisdiction. The other parties, such as McGill and the Canadian government, argue they can't be sued because the plaintiffs waited too long.
There are many psychological reasons of blockages that just don't allow people to take action.
Judy Taney remembers how her father was admitted over a neurological pain issue, but came out, she says, with permanent mental health damages from which he never recovered.
He didn't know us, my two siblings. He remembered my mother, but he didn't remember he had children or that he had a business or anything, and he was very detached. That never changed. He never came back to the person he was before.
It could take a few months for the court to decide if the class action can be authorized. And if it does move ahead, the plaintiffs may finally have a shot at getting some closure that has eluded them for 7 decades. Stéphane Giroux, CTV News. The experiments.
Stéphane Giroux. Let's put Max real quick. Boop. What's this, Max?
That's a prison.
This is the lake. I just want to show it real quick.
I just thought it was
It's
a
in
cool
Canada. This is in Canada. I want to go here.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, it's
Canada's,
muted.
like Cage said, man, beautiful there.
Oh, the landscape, the people. I don't know why they would ruin this fucking country like this. It was never like that when I fucking grew up, you know, when we were younger.
Me neither. Not even here in the U.S. It sucks, man. These
Why
politicians.
are they doing this
crashing.
shit? Over what? For money? Like, what the fuck?
Because they know we ain't gonna do nothing, but we need to prove them wrong.
Fuck, I don't want to go V for Vendetta on these motherfuckers. But yeah, it's like, come on. Oh, no.
That's a good point, Pixel T.
So
I think the high random door passages in the mountains were human silos, true. Or they could have been underground cities, too, I think. When there was that nuclear war or flood that happened, the flood, if you look at old maps, a lot of the continents were way bigger. And then around the late 1700s, early 1800s is when these floods happened. What happened?
Oh, I stopped it. That's all I had. Those are just prisons.
How come? Why? How come the fucking? I don't know. Like, why are people so fucking greedy? Like, what is wrong with them?
Elvit, what? Vision? Internal vision. Damn, I'm retarded. Internal vision. What's up?
Fine, bro.
You gotta think too, Cage. By the time these kids are like, you know, teenagers, they've seen fucking probably weird fucking shit, been introduced to shit, been abused, all kinds of shit. So
Well, I know, but and the people that claim they care about other people, right? It's like, oh, I want to get into the stock market. I don't care as long as it makes you money. I'm like, you know, you're funding your own destruction of your fucking genetic lineage, right?
yeah, they
People
don't.
do anything for money, man. Their morals are gone. The fluoride ate their brain away.
Fuck people and fuck their money. Literally,
Money.
it reminds you of the fucking Matrix, right? Like where like Cypher or whatever. He's like, yeah, human beings are a fucking like disease, like a parasite to this fucking earth. Earth today,
Not all of them.
Not all of them,
Not-
but the vast majority. Like, what the fuck? These people
I don't
shouldn't
think
be.
any of us here are. Because, you know,
Yeah, there's lots of good people out here too, but the bad ones make like the biggest noise, right? It's like a fucking little chihuahua.
Yep.
It's like, you know, little
Truth
dogs always
Zone
like
Live.
barking and shit. Fuck off.
True Stone got a video going live called The Homo Parasite.
Homo sapiens.
No, the name of his video is The Homo Parasite.
Yeah, I know. And what came into my mind is like Homo sapiens, the parasite.
I'm gonna do a live stream and be like, "You're full of shit. You're full of shit. Fuck you. Fuck you." No.
Yeah, but as I say, don't they want that? Like divide and conquer tactics and shit.
Yeah.
Human beings, like, it's like we're not a part of this 1% fucking. It's like
It
it's a
makes me
few
wonder.
handful. It's a few handful of these fuckers that ruin everything for everybody.
Yeah.
So why are we sit around and allow this to happen? They should be publicly executed.
That's
Well, they
what I
sway the people emotionally, and it works. It works really well.
Yo. Look what they did with Charlie Kirk, man. Everyone fell for it. Before anyone even investigated anything, I see like a lot of these rappers like,
Oh yeah, vigils all over the world and shit right away. Yeah.
They're all working together. It's collusion. They're all working together. It's a big fucking
Adam
joke. to them.
Calhoun.
Yep.
That disappointed me. Adam
Max,
Calhoun and
Max, did you
what's
see?
the other the other rapper, that Canadian rapper, Tom McDonald. They were all over it before they even
I
investigated.
don't even know who that is, but yeah, because they're being used as little fucking.
Yeah. My
pushing
wife
narratives.
was saying a whole bunch of media people are coming out and talking politics.
Max, have you seen the? Remember yesterday, someone left like this weird package on my door, a
Yeah,
bag filled with fucking pens and all this weird shit,
Yeah.
books, highlight. Like, what the fuck is up with that? What are your thoughts on that? Like, seriously,
I don't know, man.
I'm still trying to figure that out. That's weird.
And it's disappointing because Adam Calhoun is a good lyricist too. But anyway, and Tom McDonald's from Canada. Look him up.
Tom McDonald, I didn't heard of him before.
No.
I'm from
Yeah.
Canada, never heard of him.
Yeah, he's a Canadian. Well, now he's an American. He passed the test to become a full-fledged Americano.
Ah, interesting. All right. Yeah. Oh,
You ever
listen.
heard of what's that chick's name that ran for president? That made $200 million of American dollars being a fucking political scumbag. Kamala, come on her chest, Allah.
No.
I
Yeah, she owes
love-
money. She
I
owes
love
She's
money.
from Canada too.
I think
She's
she
in
owes me.
debt.
She owes me $5.
She's in debt to a bunch of rappers because she had them
For real?
come on her. Yeah, for real. She's in debt to them because she fucking had them come out for politics and shit and told them she was going to give them a bunch of money. And she didn't have enough money to pay them all.
Oh, that's
And they-
Yolanda?
Oh
I
fuck!
didn't know
Yeah, be
Big
careful.
T.
Yeah, it's Yolanda.
Oh shit! What's up, Yolanda?
You should join. Yeah, Yolanda. I like Yolanda. She used to come around to my thing, like because we were looking into electromagnetic fields,
Oh,
and
yeah.
how consciousness is structured and stuff. And she's interested in stuff like that. She's a smart lady. You know what I mean? That's
Yeah.
like
I forgot who
about stuff like that.
Internal Visions are. Someone changed their name. Internal Vision. Yeah, because if they got a wrench, I know who I gave.
See
the
what
wrench
she
to.
said? She's on point. Look what she said. There's absolutely no excuse. Humanity's lost its way for sure. Yeah.
No,
Fuck.
Kamala's a dude, man. For sure. I seen her at his Adam's apple.
You sure Kamala's a woman?
And that's the apple they're talking about in the Bible. To not bite that apple.
Oh, the Adam
No, I'm
apple.
joking.
It's called an Adam's apple, right? Like Adam and
Oh,
Eve.
it's Dean. Dean keeps changing his name. What's up, Dean?
Oh, it's Dean. He's from New Zealand or something, right? That guy.
Yeah.
He's a
Dean,
Welcome.
Dean, the war machine.
welcome back. Yeah. I don't know, man. Like, and what the other way, like, what do we do? Like, what the fuck can we really do? Like, I'm ready to go to fucking war, but I'm not going for war for these fucking people.
Hell yeah, let's do it.
Yeah, let's get to it, man. I'll be in a fucking tree. I'll climb a tree 50 feet high with a fucking 50 BMG.
With a sniper.
Yeah. I'll just pick you off and shit. And I don't give a fuck if you kill me and shit. I'll be back and fuck you be on,
I'll be back.
another dimension. Oh, owl. Oh, an owl. Owl will be back. Fuck off. Oh, what are they gonna do? Lock me up? Put me in a fucking cage? Why? Because I'm not going along with this shit. Well, you're not even allowed to talk like that. You're not allowed to talk like that, Cage. You have to be compliant and in line. Fuck these people.
You're a bad boy, Cage.
Fuck them. I'm a fucking goddamn rinse by a Tire magazine in your fucking face and laugh at you. You know what I mean? Fuck off.
They didn't put us in prison. They just built the prison around us.
Yeah, it's easier. You can think you're free, right?
Yeah.
And they can be more compliant.
Well, look what they're doing in the UK. They're actually arresting people who speak out. Isn't that wild?
Yeah, someone got arrested over a pair. I asked people in the UK, like, I asked them, is this true? They're like, I don't know. I never seen it. But apparently, you're not allowed to say anything anymore. It's
Yeah.
like the fucking.
Yeah, they can't disrespect immigrants. They can't fly their own flag. Yeah, there's all kinds of restrictions. They can't
You,
play in public.
you do a tweet or whatever they call it. I know it's called X now.
Oh yeah, tweets. Tweets are
You're not allowed to publicly say fuck
jailable
off.
offenses.
Are you kidding me?
Yeah.
Fuck you. These people are. It's fuck these people.
They come right to your fucking house and arrest you.
So fucking do it already. I'm not going to fucking jail. I'm fucking going in a
tweets.
great.
Well,
I'm
it's
gonna
coming
fucking pop.
soon. We
How about
got
pop these cunts? I don't give a
we
fuck.
got Bill C2, C9, and C8 that are coming up, and they're all pretty much to do the same shit to us.
Well, like I'm supposed to be afraid and compliant with
Exactly.
that fucking shit. Fuck them. I
Hey,
want to
Chuck.
hear it.
Max,
Hey,
Cage.
Dean.
Yeah, D, we hear you proper, bro. I can hear loud and clear, brother. Yeah, welcome back.
What's up, Dino?
Yeah, they changed my name around. I didn't change it. They just changed the fucking YouTube. Have got a whole fucking thing. They've changed everybody's fucking names around.
No,
Yeah,
now
they
they're
put
showing. They're
numbers,
showing. Yeah.
numbers behind people's names too. Did you notice
Yeah,
that?
they are, Max. Exactly. It's all fucking part of the fucking disorientation fucking motive, you know?
Yeah, I don't know why people accept those names. I'd immediately change it somehow if you can. I don't know.
Well, I don't know. I'm giving it a go, but I think it's basically just to get, you know, it's just another means of confusion. You
Yeah.
know, I'm bloody positive. Everything this I don't know. I think it's bots. Something. It's like a program in the bots in the AI machine. You know.
Yeah.
I actually think the AI's got a lot more, let's say, ability to cause confusion than we actually give it credit for. Right? I mean, I don't like to think the bloody thing's sentient or anything like that, but I somehow feel it's got some kind of long-standing knowledge, not just from, you know, being like made in the 60s and 70s with a bloody massive computer that was sat in a room. I think this thing's been around, you know, probably centuries.
Oh, the ancient AI consciousness theory. That's, yeah, it could be. They're saying now that they're finding, well, whether they are or not, who knows, but these conscious rings of energy out in space. So.
Yeah, well, I just had a bloody good explanation for a lot of these things, like they call them orbs and just what could be spacecraft.
Hmm.
And the explanation was actually gas.
Oh, what about plasma?
You know, oh! Have you guys seen? I should pull up this video. Did you see that the U.S. government charged what is it called, a Hellfire missile? They have drones, right? Like huge drones, and they shot a Hellfire missile at a fucking UAP or UFO, whatever they call them, UAPs now, and it just deflected right off of it.
Yeah, I saw that.
You seen that one? Like, what?
Yeah.
If you don't know what something is, why in the fuck would you shoot a missile at it? Like, how retarded are these people?
Because they knew what it was.
Of course they knew what it was.
No, but I've seen this shit. Like, I'm telling you, aliens are, again, it's something. There's something out of this fucking reality or dimension that comes in here.
Oh yeah, there's different peoples here other than us. Like there's other people.
Yeah, for real. I know it sounds crazy, but like now even like the Congress is admitting this shit. Like there's some I've seen it up close and personal. I'm like multiple times on multiple occasions. You know,
there are these interesting things. They're like football-sized little black things, and every time like a plane goes above 500 meters or a missile or helicopter or anything man-made. One of these little black things comes out of the ground, out of the water, and fucking zips by it to see what it is, and then takes off.
Yeah,
I've flown 2,000 miles an hour.
Yeah, Max, I used to fly drones, right? Like I don't know, I got myself a drone and like you know you can record it. Like I have this shit on fucking video, and I've actually seen this shit up close too. But like my phone starts heating up and dying, like everyone around us.
Yeah.
Like I could show you videos of this stuff, and it's like whatever. Like you had to be there to see it. One time I was like up close to it. Like it was
one
fucking.
thing's fucking sure, Cage. You know, I mean, when I was a bloody boy in the 50s, I was born in 1954. By the time I was fucking 64, I was fucking 10 years old, right?
Of course, yeah.
And there was none of that shit. It didn't come in until the internet, until electricity started hovering around our bloody world again, until the internet got going. These things need some kind of boost from the electrical
Or maybe
system.
they got interested, right? They're like, okay, we're going away, we're gonna ruin humanity, the Earth, and they probably care about,
Well,
or they
I
have
don't
some
know,
sort of
because there's a lot
motivation.
of depictions and old world sort
I
of
think it
stuff.
happened when they made the atom bomb and shit, and they started like splitting fucking atoms and to create like a massive. Apparently, yeah, I don't know. That's what some people think, right?
But,
Like
but I
when
feel
humans.
that we could look at this in another way, and that's that we're a terrarium. We actually are a terrarium,
Yeah.
and we're being watched from the outside. Like an experiment. You think?
Oh, it is it's a massive experiment, and like let's see how they react and how they fucking handle this shit, kind of thing.
Yeah.
I used to have this recurring dream as a kid, and it was symbolic. I don't know. I'd have this dream all the time for some reason. Like I'd be getting chased and shit, but it'd be like so I was like a big kid, right? Like a big kid. As a little kid, I was like, oh, it's
Well,
like a
I'm still
big
a
giant.
big
It's like a
Dave.
giant, not really like a giant, but it's like a higher self, higher plane. And it would be like, like an ant farm. There's a fucking band called Alien Ant Farm. I forgot about that one. I should look that one up. But yeah, it's like what do you call it? Like what are those things called? Like a filing cabinet where there's like a bunch of different layers and levels to it. You just like open up the filing cabinet kind of thing, and like you observe it. There's like a big kid who'd open up the filing cabinet, observe it, just shut it closed, and see like, oh, it's like an experiment. Yeah, like an experiment. I always had this fucking weird dream. I'm like, hey, maybe that's like kind of true. Right? Like different like alternate dimensions or realities,
I
and you
think
just
a
open
lot
it
of
up,
people have
observe it.
those kind of dreams where they feel like they're inside of something else. I mean, I was a kid. I used to have these dreams that I was inside a bloody great cave, and like some great bloody lion thing or leopard thing was trying to hook me out.
I get it, but it's like they didn't really care, right? It's just like for example, like when a kid they play like GTA, they play these video games, right? Like they don't really give a fuck. They just play in it or like observe it and then just like
Oh
close it
yeah, I
down.
mean this might bloody sound
Finish.
fucking funny, but what if you signed up for it? What if you were outside the terrarium and you said, "Man, that looks like a different life. I might go in there. I might see if I can reincarnate with one of those females, like the spark that they talk about Jesus, right? Being fertilized into a woman from outside by God, and we could have been the one that initiated the whole bloody process from setting up that spark in the thing, picking the parents, even though the sperm and that is everything, is the man that's there going into the woman. You are looking like that bloody child of those parents, but you actually turned your spark towards that womb and reincarnated through it, and you chose this avatar to live in. And it just so happens that you picked a random couple, and it might happen that everyone picks a random couple, and some of us don't know what kind of experience we're going to have.
Sorry about that. I had a phone call.
Life is. Oh, you
You're
got a
like
phone
that.
call. Life is so fucking interesting. You know what I mean? It's a fucking.
It is interesting. You can't say you've had a fucking boring life and you had, you had you learned nothing. You had no experience in anything.
Is your digital ID where you're at, Dean?
What's that, Chuck?
Not yet. Not yet.
Digital ID, because you're under Europe rule too over there, right? In
No,
Australia and New
not
Zealand.
Europe. British rule. It's a
No, we
fucking
haven't got
Commonwealth.
it. We haven't got it yet. But I mean, I don't know about the damn thing.
So, Dean,
I
you're born in
feel,
19. What did you say? What
that
did
the
you?
most people who are going to get caught in it are the ones that are going straight for digital
You're
currency.
1954. So you've seen a lot, man. You're older than
Uh,
you're like fucking 11 years older than my dad. You're an old timer. So you've seen like, imagine that. Imagine how quick this fucking technology has been advancing.
I know. I mean, I can tell you. The thing is, Cage, my dad was born in 1914. He
Oh
was
wow! See, like my grandfather's 90, so I mean he was born in 1935, right? So he's 90. But
yeah. Well, my
wow,
dad was fucking born
1914.
in
Holy fuck!
1914. His name was Valentine Joffrey, obviously, for 1914, right?
Oh wow.
14 being,
Okay.
being 14th sorry. No, it was 1950, and he was born on the 14th of February. That's why it was called Valentine Joffrey, right? But his dad was killed in the First World War, and he was the
fuck.
last child his father sired before he fucked off the war, right?
Yeah, my grandma was born in 1942, so I think it was like right around World War II, or around there.
Dad was like, the only fucking machinery he saw was tanks, right?
Holy
But
fuck!
he came home to a fucking horse and cart to cut the fucking hay with. He didn't have machinery. The tractor, the first tractor he got had steel wheels. Didn't have rubber.
There's someone here that drives like the forest. It's in the area, the old area. So they drive the first Ford cart. I mean, it looks it's not really a cart. It's a car. It's an automobile.
It looks like a carriage for carrying babies. The first Ford car.
Yeah. There's someone that drives that shit around over here. It's funny.
Yeah, well, we had one. We had Model A Ford, and then we had a Model T Ford, which was the first one, and then we got
you
the
remember
Model
them? It doesn't even have windows on it.
It had no windows on the side, and the front windscreen was split. Right?
It's interesting. Like, someone like maintained that all the way from now and just drives it around. Like, what the fuck? There's another guy over here. It's a turquoise fucking. It's a boat, but it's a car, so it can go in water. It's like a fucking water car boat.
Yeah, I've seen them now. I mean, they're fucking incredible. Like a little propeller stuck on the back.
Yeah, like, what the fuck is it? It's awesome. I see both those cars. Like I bump into them sometimes on the road. I'm like, what the fuck? All right.
It's funny. I mean, to the child, these are so fucking cool, Cage. You know they are. I mean, to me and you, that's different, and it's kind of, sort of exciting in a funny sort of way. But you imagine a child today with all the technology stuck in their face.
It's fucked, man. It's like,
they haven't got a choice. They're going to want it. They're going to be excited by it. And even like you look at all the indigenous races, like Australian indigenous races, places in
I know New Zealand too has indigenous people. There's indigenous people to every land, right?
We haven't got them like the indigenous Australian outback, right? And we haven't got them like the indigenous.
Those are some fucking tough people. Imagine trying to live over there off the land.
But even the indigenous pygmy tribes in South Africa, some of these people have never seen a white man. They call the fucking action cargo cult because during wartime, these bloody planes would drop a bloody bundle of stuff for the soldiers. And it was all modern stuff. When the fucking tribesman found it, he thought it was fucking from the gods. Right? What is this shit?
You know what someone was saying to me the other day?
And that movie where the people get that Coke bottle dropped and it Fucking mass chaos.
You know,
That's
so, like you know, like the tablets, like the Emerald tablet, or like how Moses had a tablet. Like, he's like, in the like, what if it was like a fucking iPad kind of thing? Like, imagine that. Imagine you went back and just showed somebody like a phone. They think you're a god, and they'd be like, "What the fuck is this kind of technology?" And then you look into like the ancient hieroglyphs, and they have like fucking things
Well,
that look
that's
like
what's happening
helicopters.
with the
Not
indigenous.
necessarily. What if you went back in time and they already had iPads and flying
These
craft?
people in South Africa and the
Yeah, that's what
indigenous Australians are being dragged out of the countryside. Do you know why they're being dragged out of the countryside? So it's to corral everybody in the city. What's a corral? CORRELL. It's a fucking holding pen you put cattle in, right? And that's what the bloody Goy. Well, that's what we are. Goyim, as far as those people concerned, we're just cattle. And what do you do with them? You corral them in a fucking place where you can control them. That's what a bloody phone excites a fucking indigenous person for. It's bait to bring them out of the country and lock them up in corrals and towns. You know? They want to get people off the land. They want to get people off the land.
Yeah,
so
during the pandemic, that was
Of
the first people they went for was the people in the outback.
course they did, Max. Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. Get rid of those people.
Yeah,
don't want any stray. Don't want any
out
stray
there can
people.
help themselves. People out in the country can help yourself. You've got your own patch of ground. You can
That's not enough dependency on the government. So
That's exactly right, Max.
yeah,
Exactly right.
you got to be on food stamps and UBI, and then your life will be
It
good.
happened in the Depression in New Zealand here. My mum and dad told me about the Depression in the 30s.
Yeah.
And that got so bad that people in the cities, they were totally relying on a block of food stamps that had to last a whole friggin' month, and it was so limited that you had to be the best bloody budgeter in the fucking world to budget them all out for a whole fucking month. But the strange part was that people in the city started noticing that the people out in the country weren't struggling. They weren't even fucking worried about it. You know? These people out in the country were fucking still having their own meat. They could still get their own eggs. They could still get their own vegetables. They just weren't worried about all this. The food stamps they were given helped them get fucking flour whenever they wanted.
Yeah.
Or fucking sugar. And things for making bottling. But the people in the cities were fucking absolutely fucked up the ass. And so a lot of people in the cities started moving to the country. Right? Mm-hmm. And they realised, fucking, these country folk have got it fucking good, mate. So they started leaving the cities and going out to the country. And basically, I would say that's when they shut the fucking thing down. That's when they started putting things back together. I reckon that's when they realised, fuck, we're going to have to shut this down. Everybody's going to realise living in the fucking country is the place to be, and we won't have a fucking single bit of control over them. Right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
A lot of people recently want to go homesteading and stuff like that, build a farm. And, a lot of small farms would be bad for them, You need big agro farms. Big agro farms that can fail on a massive scale, and then you can get lots of starvation.
If everybody in the city, though, Max, just decided to bugger it, let's do a mad rush for the fucking countryside and take over one of the national parks. And we'll fucking squat on it, right? Yeah. Oh, they'd be worried as fuck. They'd be fucking trying to fucking shoot you down.
Oh yeah, they'd send in the fucking the army would be coming in at you.
Yeah. Shit, yeah. They know damn well that the
It'd be a
fast
national
is
threat.
that they hold you in the fucking corral, and as long as they've got you fucking thinking that, they've got you, right? They don't need any fucking weapons to hold you in there. They just need fucking shit to push us out of the country. I showed Chuck the other day when I was on about me walking down the drive and showing the tree that got ripped out and that. Well, fucking hell, we've had so much winds here, people, that the fucking rest of those trees are all gone. They've all been laid down. On Tuesday last week, right, a big mob of them came down. They landed all over the drive. We were stuck in the place for until Wednesday afternoon.
Mm-hmm.
And then the digger turned up, and we managed. The guy with the chainsaw managed to cut it all back, and they cleared the lot, put all the logs out in the fucking paddock, and all the bloody big stack of tops and everything, and good branches, or good firewood branches. But anyway, I'm going to have to rip that heap apart. But that was it, and the power still wasn't on at that stage. But I thought, fuck it, I'm going to town. I need a few groceries. We got to get some groceries. We need some dog food and such. I mean, I don't like feeding dogs bloody pet rolls, but I do have to now and again because I can't always get a hare or a possum. But anyway, we got. I was out there getting it, and fucking the storm blew up again. I was on my way home, and I was thinking, "Oh shit, that fucking wind's getting strong." And I got to what we call this area called Mount Bruce, and it was a roadblock. He said, no, you can't go this way. It's a roadblock. Road is closed. And I'm thinking, holy fuck, how am I going to get home?
Yeah.
Okay, so it's a deviation around through through Morrisville. Well, that cost me a quarter of a tank to go around that deviation. That's a quarter of a tank out of my fortnightly supply of fuel.
Yeah.
To go home. And so I got home and I got to the fucking driveway and hello, more trees down. I couldn't go up the driveway. I'm thinking, fucking, it's pissing down with rain.
Yeah.
And I'm thinking, well, here's a wet ass getting all the groceries up to home, right?
Yeah.
And it's going to probably take 2 trips. So I'm going to be wet as a shag by the time I fucking get this finished. And I'm thinking, my car's got 4-wheel drive capability. I thought, fuck it, I'm going to give it a go. It's a RAV4 2009 Select.
Yeah.
Select edition. Anyway, I got a bloody, I got an old screwdriver out of the back of the car, and I hooked out all the staples that the wires were attached to a post, and I managed to get the fucking fence off that, lay it all down so I could fucking drive over it, and I drove all the way around the now new heap of fucking rubbish out in the paddock, and back around the whole lot, and back in and onto the fucking track. I was fucking amazed I did it. I was thinking, just don't slow down, don't speed up, definitely don't spin your wheels in that situation.
Yeah.
Keep your wheels and keep steady. That slow and steady wins the race, right? And that's what I did. I didn't go too slow, but slow enough to not make it fucking your wheels spin. And I went right round the whole lot, back onto the driveway and up the house, and I thought, well, that was a good thing. Good thing I've got no fear and I've got a command of something. I can command the vehicle. I know what I'm doing, right? And I didn't even use 4-wheel drive, Max. That's how fucking confident I am, right?
Nice.
And I just thought, this car can do it.
Yeah.
And
Power up, believe.
And I got in there, and we still had no power. And I'll tell you what, my intuition must be working pretty well, Max and Cage and Chuck, right? Because about 4 days before this happened, I got a big container, a 10-liter container of water, and put it in the freezer, right?
Yeah.
And my intuition must have been working on form, man, because when the power went off, that thing was what kept the bloody house freezer frozen for 4 days until we got the power back on, right?
Nice.
So there's something for you if you
That's
want
some
to
good
keep your
fucking intuition. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm bloody happy about my
Get this.
intuition working like that.
Look, I just want to say this. Look, this is a castle in Connecticut, but this right here, this is in Meriden, Connecticut, and we used to go here when I was my teenage years, before I started to get in
Cool.
trouble when I was like 11, 12. This is in Meriden on a mountain. Below this mountain is a park. I forgot the name of the park, but it's a cool park. And Christmas time, you could drive through this huge park, and they got lights and stuff. But
I wish they
this is
had a
mostly
bloody
closed off.
cannon set up.
This is all
I
that's
bet they had
left of the
a cannon.
castle.
Right, to me, it's a bloody, it's
Hold
a
on.
platform. Hey, Chuck, I reckon that's a platform, and they set a cannon up on top of it.
Probably. They always put fake ass cannons to steer people wrong. Just like in front of the Capitol, they got this bootleg ass cannon. I got to take a picture of it. It's so fake.
To me, that's more recent than it's old. It was
This
technology
is
before a
Castle
reset.
Craig. I don't remember it being this name. Castle Craig. What? Hubbard Park. That I remember. But Castle Craig, they must have changed the name because I don't. But yeah, it's Hubbard Park.
Is that Krieg?
What?
Is that Craig? Is that spelled K-R?
Yeah.
E-I-G? E-I-G, I mean?
It's Craig. Craig. But this was a castle. It looks like it melted. I want to go here so I could show you guys. On the other side, it looks like it's melted. And if I'm not mistaken, there's stairs that go down the side of the mountain, but it's closed off. This used to be a castle of some sort on top of this mountain.
So the stone wall at the base of it is a newer construction, yeah?
Probably, but they try to cover it up or something.
And it
they always do.
Covers over the stairs. Or do
Probably.
the stairs go down into the rock itself?
Because most of the year it's closed. But I'm gonna try to I wonder if I could. I think I could take. No, I was gonna take the bus out there. Let's see if I could rig that up, because I really want to go there. I want to hike up there again. It's pretty cool. I mean, look at the view.
To me, if you ever look at the top of it, it basically goes
Wow.
up.
If I go there, I'll go live.
Hang on, Chuck. If you ever look at the top of that thing, you ever look at the rock work going up to just below those what do you call them, like a bollards. There seems to be two different lines of stonework going on there.
Yeah.
There's a bottom layer, and then it looks like there's another layer before there's a ring going around the top. That top ring looks a little bit newer than the old stuff at the bottom. The thing is, why I'm talking about that is down in Dunedin, they've got these kilns, and their stonework is as rough as guts. But some of it now has got some new stuff on it, which is sort of like repair jobs. But the original one was a kiln, and they were for early pottery, making pottery. And now they're bloody they're sort of blocked off from the public and stuff like that. They do all that sort of shit, you know.
I want to see the history of this. Let's see what they got to say. You guys can hear me, right?
Yeah, we can hear you.
All
I
right.
shut the mic off. I just bloody trying to.
No, it's all right. It says Castle Craig, located on East Peak in the Hanging Hills, is constructed of trap rock and is 32 feet, which is 10 meters in height, and has a base 58 feet, which is 18 meters in circumference. A metal interior stairway is used to ascend the observation deck like it's a fucking ship. It stands 976 feet, which is 297 meters above sea level, and provides an expansive view of the greater Meriden, Connecticut area. So let's see the origin.
It's got to
It
be a
says
defense.
Castle Craig, dedicated on October 29th, 1900, and given to the people of Meriden by Walter Hubbard, which is 1,800-acre park. But who built the fucking thing? It's on the Metacomet Trail. I remember that, as well as Reservoir Road. But see, it says it's open for vehicular travel May 1st to October 31st. So I got till Halloween to get up there.
Built by the Cowboys.
It doesn't dedicated plaque. Let's see what the plaque says. It keeps saying dedicated in 1900, but it don't say who built it. That's the problem. Nope. Doesn't say. It just keeps saying that guy's name. That's interesting. Hanging Hills. Hold on. Well, let's see the Metacomet Trail. Let's see if I could get a map. There we go. Metacomet Trail. Blue Blaze Hiking, Metacomet Ridge, blah, 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 blah. Yeah, it's the Blue Trail. That shit's all over. Connecticut. Hiking the trail, history and folklore. Where's the fucking map? That's what I want. Metacomet Trail. I wonder why they called it that. Was there a comet on this trail? Let's see. Metacomet Trail map.
If you're asking me, I better unmute myself. But it's a strange looking bloody hill. It does look like it's been melted.
Yeah, just like all the other ones, right?
And then rebuilt. It's something about that. It looks like maybe even 3 different workings. Like the original was melted, and then they built the castle, or maybe that was sticking out the top of one of the. It's definitely got a vantage point, and you know, you just said like an observation deck. We've got these strategic points around New Zealand that are made for the Second World War, and they had cannons set up on them to get ready for the Germans and the Japs when they arrived.
Mate, the Germans.
Well, the Germans or the Japs. I think more like the Japs, because it's hard. Although the Germans did arrive here in New Zealand, the thing is, there was a German. I don't know what sort of boat it was, but they had ship's carpenters. The ship's carpenters used to change the deck's look. They'd make wooden chimneys so that the ship looked different every time it was spotted by another ship. But it got into New Zealand waters and laid mines. I read a book called The Niagara, which the Niagara was from America. It was laden with gold. It was sunk in out of the Whangarei Heads in the shipping lane going down to Auckland, and these mines were laden there by this U-boat that came from Germany, and it got the ship. It got that ship. I don't know if that was what they were wanting to do, you know. But
Here's a better view.
That's a good view. Yeah, that's a good view. It seems odd. It seems odd that those stairs outside of that bloody thing are going down into a brick wall. Why would you do that?
I know. And why would you put just that? It looks like the tip of a castle, and that's it. So where's the rest of the damn castle? Who builds just pieces like that, right? Maybe the mountain was the castle and it melted. I don't fucking know. But then you got this view. It's just odd. Something ain't right about this. And then there's no architect that built it. It just says it was given by Mr. Hubbard. That's it. And here's the trail. It goes from all the way up near Mass, all the way down past Hartford, right through New Britain. That's where the reservoir is at. Straight to Meriden. So I could hike the trail from New Britain.
I wondered if it was a water tower to begin with as well. Maybe it was
water
a water
tower?
Yeah.
Yeah, I always forget to bring this up when I'm showing old architecture in Connecticut.
That is a fucking brilliant find. I'd love to be there with you and fucking go for a fucking wander around it.
Yeah, that'd be fun.
Yeah.
I'm
it does look like there's
try to go here. I'm gonna try to go here by the 31st. That's my goal.
Yeah, I'd like to look at the bottom of that hill.
Yeah, man. It looks like buttresses, don't they?
Yeah.
You know? Yeah.
What happened to Cage? He's gone. Look how old this prison is. I got some prisons in Connecticut. I'm going to show these old castles.
I didn't see him leave.
But this is like the old prison.
Yeah.
I wonder what this used to be.
That's a crazy looking design, eh?
Yeah.
That
makes
sense.
sense
You don't want to
for
be in
prison.
these. You don't
No.
want to be in these prisons. It's
Yeah.
cold. And in the summertime, it's over hot. In Connecticut, I forgot the name of it.
That's got to be a founded building, right?
I think this is in Connecticut. Is this the one? Hold on. Nope, it don't say.
But this is what intrigues me, Max and Chuck, is that if these were built before the reset, and they're part of the mud flood fucking era, what were they defending against as well? You know, I mean, it looks like
They were
the same
probably
kind of-
stealing it. And they were they were stealing it from the people that were there, and then they had to, defend what they stole from the people trying to get it back, maybe, I don't know.
I don't think so. I think that was all built at one fucking time. To me, they were defending against, and they always say, giants. They always say they defend against the giants. Fee fi fo fum, I smell the big blood of an Englishman, and all these bloody stories against the giants. But it might have been the other way around. There might have been something else more nefarious than giants.
Maybe.
Right? Maybe dewdrops or something,
Here, I got some. This is the one prison I could find in Connecticut. But, hold on. Let me get rid of this real quick. Okay. I don't know what happened to Cage. He'll come back.
Oh, it's funny. Look, I got my name back. Fuck the world stage. only in chat.
This is
it
one.
internal.
This right here is South View showing Grand Tower, Newgate Prison, East Granby, Connecticut. But this isn't intimidating, this one.
Yeah.
This is the yard of it, whatever's left of it.
Yeah.
Something bloody old, you know. Maybe
This is
keeping wild animals out or something. I don't know.
this is before, and this is the prison now. I don't. I forgot what prison this is. Oops, but it's in Connecticut.
Okay.
I was in the
It's some-
sweet prison. I was in the level 2 pre-release, and I swear to you, all they had was a fence, no barbed wire. You could literally jump the fence and leave. Like the fence was saying, "Jump me and run." It used to be a state trooper barracks. It was sweet. They had other buildings that were like 5 people to a room, but when I got to Darden building, I'll never forget, man. It was sweet over there. Everyone in that building worked. Huh?
What I was looking at is there seems to be 2 sections to that prison, like an old section and then an add-on.
Look at this prison. Now, it goes underneath the ground. Those pictures I was showing you, them little cells, that's underneath here. All them little cells were prisons. That's detrimental. You see them little cells that were underground? Oh, man, imagine being in that.
Imagine though, coming up out of the ground into an area that is already built with walls and that you can defend it. So if you come up out of the ground, there was always already a defense structure there waiting for you to come up into, so that you could defend against whoever was outside.
Yeah.
But look, this is it. This is East Granby prison right there. Look how little that is. How many people it held? 5? This is it right here. Old Newgate prison. That thing looks like it has 7 different fucking... First you got them stones, then you got bricks. Like, they didn't know what to do.
They like 3 different builds, right?
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We don't know what we're doing.
Look at this.
Well, we ran out of stone. Let's get some brick, you know.
Look at this beauty. Oh, wait, what was this? I don't know. But look at this beauty right here. I don't know if it's falling apart or they never finished it.
That looks finished.
Yeah, I think it's finished.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, they didn't put glass in windows in the old days. You didn't have fucking glass.
Yeah, this is the same one.
You would have had to go into the bloody middle of the castle somewhere to find a room that didn't have a window in it so you could sleep in the bastard and not get blown out.
Hold
That's why
on,
they
let me
had all
pull
those canopy beds and closet beds and stuff.
Sorry, Max?
They had canopy beds and closet beds. You know, you build an entire room around your bed out of fabric.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I should imagine that. I mean, that makes a lot of sense actually, because I went to Australia, I worked on a farm picking fruit, and they only had a certain amount of batches for people to live in, and I didn't get a bloody room. I didn't get a bed, a bunk area. I could go.
You're under arrest, mate.
Into the kitchen area, but I couldn't go couldn't find a bloody area to make a bunk in. So I went out to the main shed, and I got a bloody bunch of curtains and that, and made a bed up out in the shed.
Yeah.
And the funny thing was that at night time, I'd hear this noise. I thought, what the fuck is that? It was like something sliding across the floor.
Oh, yeah.
So I bought a fucking torch because I only had a candle.
Yeah.
So I bought a bloody torch, and I heard the noise again. I bloody flicked the torch on. It was a fucking great snake.
Oh, I was thinking rat maybe.
Look at this. This in Chicago. Look at this architecture, man. Wow. This is in the 1890s. These are some more pictures from that. I got to send you the link, Max. You'll love this website I found.
That bloody snake was living under the shed, under the floor.
Yeah,
Fucking
keeping
hell.
all the rats and mice away.
Yeah, it did actually, and it never bothered me. I found out, I thought in the end, well, I'm sleeping here, the boss hadn't killed me yet, and I've been hearing it for over a fucking week.
Yeah.
So I didn't even bother worrying about it. I mean, I only had bloody, cotton curtains hanging down.
Yeah.
To make
You might wake up with him on you one night if he's cold, you know.
Yeah. and I found out we used to go outside and sun himself in the sun.
Yeah.
He had this big place that he used to go and sun himself. I think it was a female more than a male, but it never bothered me. And I used to go out. I didn't even think about the snake side of things. The first time I went out there, being a bloody Kiwi, I just started wandering around, and I was out the back listening. I found a bloody big heap of the old apple tree prunings. And I heard this bloody noise in there, and I started poking around. and the farmer bloody came down, and he said, "You're
Whoever's
lucky
in the
there's
back,
no
hold on.
He said,
Someone's
"There's
in the
lucky-
back.
Yeah.
You're lucky there's no snakes in that bloody pile." He says, "There's a bloody fox living in there. He's got a home in there." I said, "Oh, is that what the noise of?"
Sorry, his motherfucking snakes on his motherfucking plane. Samuel L. Jackson.
But,
Yeah, no.
but it's so funny, Max. That the farmer says, you shouldn't be wandering around down here. That you don't know what's fucking here. There's
I
snakes all around.
got a phone call. My bad, brother. Yeah.
Ah, okay. There you go. That happens to me a lot. Yeah.
Sorry, it was family. I had to talk to him for a while. Yeah. So yeah, what are you talking? Oh, New Zealand, man. You gotta be careful with that.
No, New Zealand, we don't have snakes, but in Australia they do. And I was over in Australia picking.
Oh, they
fruit.
definitely have snakes in New Zealand. Come on, there's snakes everywhere.
No, they don't. No, they
No,
don't.
there's no snakes in New Zealand. Are you kidding me?
No, I can
None in Ireland either.
Are you serious?
There's none in Ireland, none in New Zealand.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay, I thought there was snakes everywhere.
No.
Oh, okay. I guess I learned something new today. What the fuck? All right.
Yeah, no, a lot of people mistake New Zealand for being part of Australia.
Oh,
Like,
for no way. I know they filmed Lord of the Rings over there.
Yeah,
Yeah, I
New Zealand's
mean,
got
you
the
got-
kiwi, right? And
Yeah,
Australia don't got the kiwi.
brown bird's got no wings. If there were
Yeah.
snakes everywhere, we'd have no fucking kiwis, mate.
Yeah.
How come kiwis are hairy on the outside?
Well, it's feathers, but they're like hair.
Yeah, it's a
No,
fluffy
they are.
kind
It's
of,
a more
feather.
hair
More
thing.
like
Just ratty
down.
looking feathers. That's all.
Australia is
like
fucking. I'm sorry, New Zealand's beautiful. Like, look at that. Look at the landscape over there. Oh.
It's nice. Of course, it's nice. But, I mean, I think there's lots of places over in where you are, Case, that are nice too. I mean, there's a lot of places outside of New Zealand that of course, makes people envy and want to go on holidays to have a look at them. I mean, if it
Yeah,
wasn't
we got.
for
Me
him,
and
if it
Cage
wasn't
got
for
Niagara
him,
Falls
we
right
wouldn't be
beside
here.
us.
Hey?
I got Niagara Falls right beside me.
Yeah, oh fuck, I'd love to see them.
It's pretty impressive.
I had a bloody theory, like you can't prove millions of years to me, because that's bullshit. If you have a look at Niagara Falls, you look at the height of it, the amount of erosion that it's had, and then you look at the distance between Niagara Falls and, is it Lake Eyre?
Erie. Yeah.
Lake Erie. The distance is only, what, 180 miles?
Not far.
It's not far. If you took millions of years of erosion and you think of the distance between Lake Eyre and Lake Michigan, which we know is the other lake, I think. If you take the distance between those two and then you say millions of years of erosion, the fucking thing wouldn't exist, right?
Well, also too, for a long time, it was all the Great Lakes were underneath Lake Iroquois for like millions of years. So there wasn't really that running water. for all that time. There used to be a giant lake here.
Yeah, but I still feel like they're talking at the rate of the erosion. It was
Yeah.
like 4 inches a year. Some years was 4 inches, some years was
Yeah,
less.
it's a lot of erosion if they
It's
for
a
the time
fucking lot of
period.
erosion. I was thinking that if you take that and you put that over, like even 12,000 years, the fucking thing wouldn't exist, right?
Yeah, 12,000 inches. Yeah, times
Yeah.
4. But right now, what they do is they limit the flow. They're trying to stop the erosion as much as they can, so they don't let all the water go over.
Well, I think it was it George Washington that was meant to have stuck a bloody a sapling. He used to have a tree, a walking stick, which was just like a what's those trees that grow in
Willow?
Cottonwood? Cottonwood.
Oh,
is
yeah.
it?
Tree. He had a cherry tree.
No, he
A
chopped
cherry
down
tree.
a cherry tree.
George Washington had a cherry tree.
He chopped it down, though. This is a different thing.
No.
Oh.
Apparently, it was some kind of sapling that he used to walk around with, and he poked it in the ground and left it there. And I think it was a cottonwood.
Someone should have
I'm not
poked them in the
sure.
eye with that shit.
But anyway, like cottonwoods are renowned. You can poke the bastards in the ground and they will grow. They'll grow into a tree.
Yeah, that's like willows, too. Yeah.
Yeah, you can knock them over and they'll fall flat on their fucking side. And within a few years, all that it starts turning into a growth.
Yeah.
Yeah? Yep. But
Wow, there's
apparently,
no Wrigley Field,
There's a
man.
tree
No
out in the middle.
Wrigley Field.
if you look at that tree and then you look at the erosion behind it, you can say, nah, that wasn't fucking millions of years. You bastards are pulling the wool over people's eyes.
Yeah, I don't think the Earth's as old as they say. I think it's about 24 million years old. And that's it.
Yeah, I'm not sure exactly the age thing.
I averaged it out by the ice core samples. If we just go by ice core samples and you count the average number of storms.
Now, I mean, they talk about, this is interesting.
No, I interpret the data completely different. I don't use what they use. I interpret each layer as a storm. If you look at it as each layer being a storm, listen for a minute, right?
Yeah.
And you average it out to over a year, what an average year has in storms.
Yeah.
It comes out to around 24 million years.
Okay, well, here's something interesting. If we have a tree, right, and you got a dry period, the growth ring, it shows that dry period.
Yep.
But then if you have a wet period, that tree suddenly got a lot of growth.
Yeah.
So the difference between the dry period and the wet period is a wider ring, right?
Mhm.
So the ring grows more
Yeah.
in a wet time, and it doesn't grow as much in a dry time. Now, interesting that you can have 4 or 5 different wet times in a year, which makes 4 or 5 different growth rings look bigger than the times when there's no rain. And so people have been gauging tree rings as yearly rings, but they might be just wet rings when there was lots of rain on.
Yeah.
And so the other thing I wanted to compare that with you talking about ice rings. I used to be a fucking Greenpeace person, right? And I was fucking dead serious, like you are, about the what do they call it? Carbon on the ice.
Well, I'm not dead set on anything, so.
No, I know. But I mean, I was dead set when I was in Greenpeace that the carbon layer rings from volcanoes
Oh yeah.
was laid down as a yearly thing, not as a one-off event thing.
Oh
And
yeah.
I didn't see it. I
Yeah.
didn't see it as, oh shit, Mount St. Helens has just laid down a whole lot of fucking black shit all over the snow,
Yeah.
right? And so, you know, you
Yeah,
might
that'd
get
give you a different date for sure.
Yellowstone might have gone off and covered, you know, a vent might have covered a bit of ice.
Yeah.
There might be other volcanoes in the area that could have laid down a little bit of carbon.
That'd give you a pretty young date for the Earth then, right?
Yeah, I would say more like maybe thousands of years rather than millions. Yeah. Yep. That's just an interesting concept. I never thought of tree rings being anything less than a year. But now, this Joker was showing how in a wet season,
Yeah.
which could be, you know, a couple of months when it rained hard and that tree grew like hell. And then there was a dry part of the year and no rain, and it just slowed down the growth ring. And then, hello, more rain, whoop, more fucking another growth ring starts widening again. And we consider that being a yearly growth, but actually it's not. It's bloody wet season growth.
Yeah.
Yeah. Bloody amazing. I was confounded by that, and I thought, wow, that's amazing. I've got to change my whole bloody my perception. Got to change my perception. Yeah.
Yeah, I could see that if you thought about it that way. The Earth could be thousands of years old. Mine's millions, and the so-called experts say it's billions. You know.
Yeah. So you know, I mean, we could be all wrong. We don't know.
Yeah.
We could all be all wrong.
Yeah.
But I definitely feel like we're inside a terrarium or something. It just feels that way. I feel like I came from somewhere else, and I don't feel like I belong here, right?
Oh, I'm comfortable everywhere I go, so I don't worry about that.
But you know, but that's only because of the way that I get treated. You know, I mean, I know. I've really enjoyed this place.
You feel like an alien in the world.
When I'm in a city and that kind of thing, I feel like an alien.
Yeah.
But when I'm out in the country, I feel really at peace. I actually I put my name on Twitter, you know, X. They call it now, but I put my name on Twitter as Nature is My Spiritual Journey. So if anyone who wants to look me up, there's a picture of my face. Everybody, if they know me, there's a picture of my face, and my name is Nature is My Spiritual Journey, and that's something I feel really solid about, is that you know, my spirit is strengthened when I go out into the country, out into nature, and get away from the world altogether. And I think that is something a lot of people connect with and feel that is true, you know?
Yeah, that's why I like the city I live in. There's a lot of parks, natural park space in the city, really close by. Big strip of it runs right through the middle.
A lot of people in cities at lunchtime in the parks, you know, that's where they like to have their lunch, you know.
Oh, these are trails, they're not parks.
Oh, okay.
No, this is wooded areas. Big wooded areas.
Sounds right. Yeah, I mean,
No, there's about a kilometer wide wooded area runs right through the middle of the city.
Wow, that's awesome. That's awesome.
Yeah, there's 100 waterfalls, over 100.
Wow.
You can see these pictures I found in
We've
Kansas
got
City.
marshes,
Flooded
we've
out.
got bogs.
That's a place where you can just regenerate yourself, recharge your
Yeah.
battery. Yeah. Yeah, that's fantastic, Max. Yeah.
Just gonna look at a little while because we're out of hours. I'll be right back.
You can
Yeah,
really
let me show you maps of that. That's really kind of cool.
yeah, do that. I love very open spaces and that.
Time. Okay.
I mean, if I get locked in town, so if I have to stay in town for a while, after a couple of weeks, I can't help it, but I get out in the bloody country. Oh man, I'm just about crying with joy. Mm.
There we go.
I should have shared your live before I bloody came up, Chuck. I should have shared it. I've got to share it now. I'll share it when I go on to X. Anybody can watch and they might hear my bloody voice talking about me being on X and put two and two together and come up with Dean. Might get me a bit more.
I got the link for you. The hell happened? Oh. I'll put the link in the back if you guys want to look at Chicago in the 1800s. I got the website link.
Yeah.
It's pretty awesome.
Yeah, I'll take
I
that.
still,
It's in the
don't
back.
know how to copy and paste. I still don't know how to do that.
It's in the back, Dean. You just copy the link.
I'll
Yeah, you
I'll
just
go and have a look.
It'll open up in the private chat easily.
Okay.
Look at Kansas City. I got these pictures. I found another website saved. I got to go look at it later, but look at this. Boom. Mud flooded out.
Oh, yeah.
1800s. I found a bunch of these. And I got this one.
Nice.
And this one. I don't know if this one's mud flood, but something happened here.
Could be making a road or something. But yeah, the
That too.
houses look. I don't know. I don't see houses. So
This Chicago in 18 something. Look how beautiful that is, man. Wow. And this is the harbor of Chicago, I guess.
Where's
But
the
yeah,
bloody copy and paste on these settings?
you guys will love that website. I have so many more pictures to look at. I found the Kansas. I'm trying to think of other good cities. Have a good day, Candy.
Yeah,
People
have a
should
good
check
day,
out.
Candy.
People should
Hi,
check out
Paul.
Alkaline. Elky's channel. He's been putting some good videos out. You know, I know some people probably get sick of me showing 1800s architecture and old world architecture, but I could spend 2 years and still wouldn't be able to put all the pictures around the world. There's so much lost and so much. That's what I love doing.
yeah.
I'm going to continue to do what I love doing. But what I really love doing is having people up on the stream. Be honest,
Okay.
that's my favorite.
I think I opened it in a new window, and it'll be in. So
Yeah,
I'll
makes it more fun.
yeah.
Makes it a lot more fun having people up.
Okay, I see how that works. Okay, don't hit the wrong button. I nearly hit the back button, by golly.
I've done that too many times.
Shit, too, me too.
I did that the other day at True Stones. I was so lazy, I didn't feel like going back up.
Holy crap. That's quite a list of buildings there.
Yeah.
Shit.
And that's
Hey, there's a
just
list of
one.
buildings.
Wait till you get to the bottom. There's a whole bunch of other stuff.
Huh.
And that's not even counting the Kansas City one I just found. I'm trying to think of other cities that might have been. I know Chicago, I heard, was one of the best ones. Toronto, New York City, but they've kind of. I don't know. New York City is kind of hard to find
I was a little
some
bit
old
peeved
stuff.
yesterday when I missed smoking. Sorry, Chuck, but I was a bit peeved yesterday because I got up into the chat and smoking in G Sharp. I seen Max and all of them, and they were just closing down.
Hmm.
Yeah.
One of our chooks is really starting to show she's a little bit miserable. I think she's going to die from old age.
Oh.
Our chooks are now coming up 7 years old. Well, since we've had them, and we got them off a Joker, and he said they're older chooks, but they'll still lay. And I thought, older chooks, but they'll still lay. Well, they've been going 7 bloody years in our hands, and I was thinking, how old were they before we got them off him? Because he said they were old chooks. So it's real interesting. I mean, these chooks could be 8 or 9 years old. Or more, and I don't think any more, because really chooks don't really live much more than bloody 7 or 8 years. So either we got a couple of young ones. Well, I don't think so, because he said they were old chooks, and you could tell by their legs that they'd had a few seasons. But yeah, they managed to do us almost 7 years this year, I think. We had them 4 years in March, and we've been here 3 years in November. So they chooks might last longer than they tell you, you know.
I gotta
Yeah.
jump off here in like 15, 20 minutes. Damn it, I'm here. Fucking heat. What's this? What map is this?
Oh, that's Hamilton. I was just showing the green belt through Hamilton there. So
that's where you're talking about the walk, right?
Yeah. So they have this trail goes all the way through, and there's a couple of places it goes up and down too.
Is that a river beside it? Is that a river?
No, it's an escarpment. So there's a lot of waterfalls on that.
Oh, I see.
Big ridge. Here's a. Yeah, and all the water comes down. They've got a lot of rivers, right? So here's another walkway you can use. There's a big marsh we've got down here. Nice marshy areas. They keep a lot of the. They kept quite a bit for a city, you know, green areas, and stuff. Here's beside me a nice marsh. So they yeah. So they keep a lot of the natural land around the rivers, so it acts as a natural filter.
Yeah, well, I suppose if you're a country person, you'd gravitate there and say, well, bugger, at least I can go here instead of, being out in the country.
Yeah. Well, it's right beside me, too. Like this area here is right beside me.
I suppose it's the next best thing to being out in the wilderness.
Yeah. Up here's the Devil's Punch Bowl. It's a big, huge waterfall. There's all kinds of waterfalls along here.
All right, White Chat. And who else is in the chat?
Gage was up
somebody else.
here.
Yeah, I don't know
But I
where he
just
went
want to
again. Probably
say,
another phone call.
I want to thank Max, Cage, and Dean for coming up. And peace to everyone in the chat. Just want
Nice
to
to
say that
talk
now.
to you, too, Max. Great to have a yarn with you.
Yeah, you too. Yeah, there's
Yeah, I'm gonna talk.
interesting. Here you go, Devil's Punch Bowl.
Thank you very much for sharing this. It's actually pretty. Oh, look at that. That's a SoCo.
Look
isn't
at that.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah, you can see all the layers and stuff.
Wow.
Yeah.
It's a really cool place.
Right.
I wonder
really.
if that used to be a reservoir or something.
It's SoCo. It's SoCo. I reckon most of these SoCos collapse when
Jump
they
the
take
fence.
bloody oil.
Jump it.
Take the gas and oil out.
You can go
Can't
over the
jump the
fence.
fence.
I reckon they take the gas and oil out of a bloody
Whoa,
hole
there we go.
underground somewhere, and then these just collapse in on themselves.
But think about it. These waterfalls, like a lot of them that come out of tree stumps, they call mesas, it's never-ending amounts of water. Whereas the water's coming from underground. I want to find an underground spring and get some drinking water. Just fill up like 50 gallons of really good spring water from underground.
You wouldn't carry it.
They got a spring in Bristol, Connecticut we used to go to, but I don't know how good it is anymore. There's a natural spring everyone used to go and fill up jugs. I don't know if it's still good.
Get 20-liter containers. 20-liter containers. You can carry the bastard if you have to on your shoulder, but
Need a car. If I had a pickup truck, I would fill up like 30 gallons. Ding, 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 ding.
There's the punch bowl from above. Pretty cool. There's a cross that's above it too. A big cross. They put.
I thought it was a crane.
Yeah, there it is there. It's from
That's
the bottom.
neat.
Yeah, I gotta have to make a
I suppose people go rock climbing on that too.
I did when I first got here. Yeah,
I want to go to
it's hard to
that
climb
mountain.
out because a lot of it's shale. It just flakes apart.
Oh
Okay,
shit.
yeah. I know what you mean. But still, I'd do it. I'd still have a go at
Oh
climbing
yeah, you
that.
can go up this. You can go up this side here, and over by the just about there. There's a little rock climb that you can do, like a goat climb. It's
Okay.
yeah.
Look at this that I found, Max, on Google Earth. This guy was autodidactic, was showing Google Earth and the water levels, and I happened to come across this. Look at that fist in
Oh,
the
yeah.
ocean. That's a fucking hand, a left hand.
A
Look at
left
his thumb.
Where?
That thumb is huge.
Where are we talking?
This is off the coast of shit. Somewhere
I see
near
a big-
Asia.
I see like a big stinger, a big crook shaped thing.
I don't know what it is, but I looked at it as a fist. But this is near
Fist. Okay.
near Australia, and near a bunch of
Oh, I
islands.
see. Yeah. Okay. I see. With the thumb kind of sticking out.
Yeah,
Oh
that's
yeah.
a left hand.
Oh yeah. Yeah. Okay.
That's where a Titan died.
I see that now. Yeah, and the wrist going up. Yeah.
But he was showing how the flood wasn't too long ago.
It's a cobra.
And I kind of agree, because if you look at maps in the 1600s, the water was way lower.
Hmm.
Now all these islands are like tips of mountains. A lot of these islands seem like they're the top of mountains and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, of course.
We say it rose 400 feet like 12,000 years ago or something.
It's a cobra. Oh, you showed the same picture? That's crazy. I
Yeah,
just found it like 2 days ago.
Yeah.
Interesting. It does look like a cobra, but it's kind of.
Mm-hmm.
But I swear on the thumb I could see a fingernail.
Oh, I see what
Interesting.
you're saying. Yeah, I know what you mean. I could see that
That's
little
off
bit.
the coast of Australia. Even Australia looked different in the 1600s on the map.
Yeah.
I think the mud flood happened maybe 1780s to the early 1800s. So something happened. And I
Big
think a lot of
tsunami.
that
Big
too,
tsunami came in. Yeah.
somebody did something.
A tsunami came from Lequeuc, which is in South America. It's near Chile. It's a town called Lequeuc. Don't ask me to spell that. It's got a Q in it. But, excuse me, I'm eating raisins. But the earthquake was hit left there that caused a tsunami that left Chile. It took 11 hours for that tsunami to hit the Chatham Islands in New Zealand. When that tsunami hit, it had a series of waves, right?
Yeah.
The first wave wasn't that big. The second wave was the biggest bastard. The third one wasn't as big, and the fourth one wasn't as big. But an interesting thing, when those waves came in, they brought debris with them off the seafloor. So the first wave came in and brought shells off the seafloor and stuff, landed on the land. The second wave came in, dumped another lot of mud with seashells and stuff in it. And another one came in and did the same again. So there were 3 different levels of tsunami mud on the land at the same time in the same event.
Yeah.
So that's what I'm saying about those lines you can see. You just got to be careful of that. And the thing with the tsunami mud in New Zealand, the tsunami mud, there were people that were housed all along the beaches. All their houses got covered up with mud. You didn't even know they lived there. Other ones were swept off the beach into the water and they were taken out to sea. One joker, him and his mate, were in a little hut. They got up because they were scrub cutters. They went into the kitchen.
Yeah.
That was the only reason they survived. The tsunami collected the bloody little hut they were in, with like only a couple of rooms anyway, a kitchen and a bloody sleeping area, and it swept them inland and dropped them on the side of a bloody riverbank, and the only thing that was left was the kitchen. The rest of the house was destroyed, and they survived, but they were right at the end of the tsunami mud. They went back down. There wasn't even a fence. There was nothing left of where they used to live. The place was absolutely desolate with sea mud. It was just covered in sea mud.
Look at Kansas City. How the fuck did that happen when it's in the center of the states? That's odd too.
Well, yeah, I mean, people think of tsunamis as something that only goes in a couple of 100 miles inland, but some of these big bastards, they might go wash right over the whole country, right?
Maybe.
Mm.
Well, I gotta jump off here.
All right. Great talking to you.
Yeah. Great talking to you too, Mac. Chuck. Yeah.
Same. This was a good stream. I gotta change the title.
Cage. And everyone in chat. Have a good day, guys. Much love.
Yeah,
You
you
too.
too, mate. And have a great day to everyone in the chat. Cage and whoever else. I think Brown Eyed Girl. I can't remember the other person who was in the bloody chat. T3, something to do with T3.
Oh, Pixel T. That's Pixel
Yeah,
T.
that's Pixel T, that's the one. Pixel
Come on,
T.
Puma. Come on.
Eyes wide shut.
Come on.
Catch you all later.
Have a good day, Dean. Everyone in the chat, have a great day.
Peace out.
Peace. Thanks for everyone coming by. I'll see you guys next time, probably tomorrow. Peace out. Have a great day or evening.